Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump, jump, jump.
Right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Hoes bring hoes out, and 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum, bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no crips and bloods, it's just clicks and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit, and I ain't with that wrestling tongues. I'm cutthroat, bitch, and kill something, go on and run. I know my time ain't gonna be long for all the shit that I done, but till then, I'm getting it on, ready to accept what.
That's out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right
now. How y'all doing, man? What's cracking over here? Frost, get over here, homie. We gonna holler at you for a little bit tonight, sir. Yeah. How y'all doing over here? What's good, chat? What's popping? How's everybody been today? Was it a beautiful day? Did your team win? My guy won last night, Brandon Moreno. Shout out to Brandon Moreno. You know, had to let it all. Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Run this.
I spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, pill, cocaine, and bud. The fans in town, they and my souls got me no.
We'll be right here. Do me a favor, hit that like button. I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And share the live, man. Share the live, man. Yeah, we setting somebody out tonight, man. You know, there's some things I don't understand, chat. There's a lot of things I don't understand, Just, Penny, Kevin, Big Boy. Stream, Elements, YouTube's in the building, Rick James in this motherfucker, and Front Street. There's a lot of things I'm just not getting, y'all. 14 of y'all in. Come on in. Just come on in, sir. There's a lot of things I'm not getting, man. You see, with this live today, it did one major thing for me. It showed me, and it showed everyone else how out of touch Jack really is. And how much this dude is really on here working. You see, I think you're cheating your people, sir. And I'll prove it here in a minute. I'll prove it, every bit of it, my friend. Absolutely. But let's get them likes up. Let's fucking chill out. Let's have a smoke. Let's kick it. Because we're going to get something in, Jack. And it's going to be you. We're here to expose you, sir. I don't get how you can even come on here with the slightest of knowing what's going on and attempt to push that shit off on us like we don't know what the fuck is going on. I say it again, since Jack likes to say this. How do you even attempt to come on here not knowing anything about what you're talking about and try to pass that shit off? I don't get it, Jack. This is the weirdo light. This is what keeps the weirdos away, y'all. You know what I mean? If they watch it in the dark, they will not come to the light. So this is the weirdo light. It bothers him more than it does me. So we're all good with that. You see, we do things over here on Aggressive Defiance TV. We build. And we don't mind helping someone else either along the way. Because I've gotten a lot of help myself. You dumbass. How does he do it, chat? Did y'all catch the live? Were y'all able to see Jack this morning make a fucking fool of himself? I witnessed it. I witnessed it, Jack. I think other people did as well. At least in my DMs, I think everybody kind of understood what you were doing there today, sir. You were talking on something that you had no idea what was going on. Now, when I tell you this, I know y'all believe that I'm going to bring the smoke, right? You just have to, you just know. You know I'm going to bring it, right? So we will. Let's bring it. YouTube. This falls under the fair use. I haven't tagged as fair use. Anything else is just a mess.
Bbn Jack Frost is up, party people. How's
people?
everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day.
Okay,
we got a lot to talk about today. I need 1 second. I need to fix my screen up.
Yeah, that's fire.
Give me 1 second. So we got some stuff to talk about today. One of the things we have to talk about is straight drop. So straight drop wants to get his.
It's gonna be insane with the stage lighting. It's gonna be fucking insane.
We're gonna talk about that. Also, I want to talk about the Young Thug situation. I think that we need to talk about this a little bit more extensively. Once again,
how y'all doing, man?
I think that Young Thug knew nothing at all about the situation that was transpiring. I do not think that Young Thug knew that homeboy was about to pass some drugs. That's kind of crazy.
So?
And we're going to talk about that this morning. And in addition to, I do not think that Young Thug knew anybody was going to pass some drugs.
Why does the internet act so fucking retarded when
Sean Rock?
Pause. Let me take that back. Why does the internet constantly have to freak out about any little freaking... There she is. What's popping, Laura? Why does the internet have to freak out about any little thing that happens in this trial? It's starting to affect the whole internet. They'll freak out about everything. They'll make up 20 different things that they could talk about. Like, come on, man, this ain't content creation.
Blueface thing again, because I think that we really need to talk about the relations between black men and black women.
I don't think you're the person to talk about this,
I would love
Jack.
for our relations to get better. And this is coming from a man that I'm telling you, black women hate me.
Then you should not be talking about it then.
If I can't have better relationships with them, I would want you to, other black men. So
now,
I think that these conversations are important.
To be a part
even though I'm pretty sure they all
I'm going to pause it.
It's cool though.
A little bit,
but I do think that we need to have these conversations. Even if I can't have better,
that's the big baby bitch network. That's the cry baby network. Right? That's what freaks do, baby. We freak out. Let me drop this link for anybody that's in my chat that would like to come up here. The invite is extended to anyone. Y'all know what's popping, man. It's ADTV, baby. We getting right down to it. Now, I'm going to prove to you guys just how out of touch this guy's bringing the content that he just doesn't know anything about. And why are you trying to discuss it on this level then?
Relations with black women because of the way that they feel about me. I would like for you guys to be able to have better relations with black women, just so we can be clear. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I don't have really anything to lead into. For anybody that's wondering why I got on a coat, I keep telling y'all I don't get heat. My landlord barely ever gives me.
You
heat
moved
ever.
in with that. You knew what you were getting into.
Fingers,
Shut
you
up.
can see them already.
Now you want to use it as a fucking crybaby? No,
I don't talk about this
you
much.
Knew that.
But I have a medical condition. I need to go get surgery. I'm literally dying. I don't know how else to say it.
Look at that. Look at that, y'all.
The cold weather is no benefit.
I needed to get that, y'all.
So the fact that my landlord...
I needed to because I needed to get that. He's dying. He's dying, Just. Now, we all know what you're going to say, Just. We know that man knew what he was getting into, correct?
Yeah,
absolutely.
The ball's in your court. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you knew it didn't have heat last year. Why would you then turn around and try to use it as a sympathy sob story now?
That's the shit that puzzles me. You was paying $600 for a bullshit apartment. You went against me, somebody in your own community that blessed you with a place. A fucking 25-year-old at that time. My birthday's this Saturday coming up, by the way. But I'm just saying, you know what you signed up for. Huh?
And let me tell you this. Any hospital in America, if they told this man he was dying, they wouldn't let him leave without then doing the surgery. They're not allowed. They have to at least give him the opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? This man hasn't heard he's going to die because he don't get no surgery. We all know the fucking rule to that, dog. You can't just leave. The hospital tells you you're dying and you just can't go get the surgery for some reason. Like you're not on public aid anyway. Come on, bro. This is weak. This is fucking insane.
Kind of like never gives me heat. Usually,
kind of like never gives
me
heat.
I turn on the oven and the stove and shit like that, but that's making my health worse. If you know, I don't want to get into it, but I can't do that no more.
See,
like it's really making my
just
health
like
worse.
every story he tells you.
I don't have a communicable disease.
There is no
that's
story.
Not what it is. It's actually a different problem that I have. If I was able to have surgery, I would be able to work back from it. But I can't have surgery because if I go have surgery, how am I going to eat? I can't get out to the store. If I go have surgery,
then that means you don't have anyone in your court like you've been saying you do. You see the things that just don't add up here? You come on here and you're like, oh, we got this, we got that, we got people on our backs, we got people on our side, we got people out in front of the BBN. But nobody will go to the store for you? Oh, you burnt some bridges, haven't you, Jack?
I'm not gonna have something that happened to me, so I won't be able to go nowhere. So therefore, I just can't. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what it
17
is.
people in the building.
With that being said,
please hit that like button.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
You're alive. We'll be right here,
so people can understand why. I don't know if they're ever. It's only like 30-something degrees outside. I think they don't even get any heat.
30-something degrees outside.
It hasn't been this cold.
Inside.
So I don't expect to get any heat ever again, to be honest with you. It is what it is. Shout out to my landlord.
48 inside
and whoever she
without
has in the
insulation, probably.
The services that obviously decided that they weren't going to give me heat, but they're going to give everybody else in the beat the heat. Because I ain't nobody else complaining about it.
I don't believe that. It's all one duct system is what I believe, sir.
Anyway. So, on days that you see me not doing well and days that that's just because that's on my I'm gonna try harder.
Holy guacamole, yo.
So, it is what it is.
We're starting to figure it out, Laura. Miss Lynn, this is how we're figuring it out. That's how far beyond control this guy is.
And if y'all don't hear from me or whatever, look, I love y'all and I want y'all to go to heaven and I want y'all to serve the Most High. And I want you to
using God as if he's
allow
dying.
God to love you the way that you need
get help.
to love you so you can get the things that you need.
Yeah, before the comedy show in Syracuse.
With that being said, I'm gonna read
that's
roll
pretty
call
fucking dope, big boy. That's pretty dope.
I'm gonna read roll call. Shout out to somebody here called Great Scott. I don't know if I should read their thing because they're from KC, and there's a lot of people from Kansas City that they're wishing me dead all the time.
Hey, you got it, buddy.
Don't worry, I keep telling
You
y'all.
got
I
it.
was
Good
telling
old
y'all get y'all
KC.
wish.
Boy, shout out to Kansas City, man. And
serious.
the
Like,
Kansas
anyway.
City that are wishing him
Shout out to
dead.
the Art of D Glass.
Love.
This is Ruby Sunday morning. Blessings, Bbn Bozo. Blessings,
Ah,
to my brother
dude.
Snoop.
This is crazy, bro.
Shout out to Samuel Avila. How you doing this morning, my brother? Shout out to Yonkers. Salute the Yonkers. Salute to School Street.
Everybody wanted
Salute.
to die, right?
He says, think that was a play, Young Thug incident. I'm gonna say this much.
Here we go.
Look, I was explaining this the other day. Let me see if I can get my chart back out for you guys.
Get your fucking chart, Jack. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Give me one
fast.
second. If I don't have it in this book, I just write it out again. Give me 1 second.
This is how easy it is.
What happened in the Young Thug. I'm just gonna break it down. I'm gonna use a diagram again. Give me one moment. I'm gonna use a diagram again. All right, so this is where the judge is. Come on, it's so cold. My pen won't work no more. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna
Jack
find a
Frost,
pen
you
that
still
can
haven't
work.
discussed the reason why you were telling everyone that Taxstone was fucking gay. You still haven't discussed that yet, Jack. Let's get back on that topic before you go into making yourself look worse on the next topic. Okay? Let's please do that, Jack.
I don't think I got it. That's the only pen I got.
I told you, leave hip hop alone, bro.
I don't know where my
You look bad fucking with it. You make it look bad fucking with it.
This is it.
You're a journalist.
All right, so I'm gonna draw this diagram again. I'm gonna show y'all what we said.
Show us, Mr. Journalist.
I'm gonna show
us.
This is really not funny. I'm
Right.
laughing because what else am I gonna do?
Shout out to the motherfucking chat.
So this is the judge. Boom. This is
Get in over here and get in on the play.
over here. All right, so this is the way that the seating is. All right, so these are the defendants.
Listen to Jack, boy.
Right? So basically, this is what happened. The whole entire trial so far, while they were doing everything, the judge is here, and this is where Thug has been sitting. Right? So the judge is here, Thug is here. This is where they've been sitting. The day before this happened, this is the shit that part is funny as hell.
This guy's reaching
About the
so hard.
day, or maybe a day or two before this happened, they moved Thug from this seating. I'm just looking at it backwards to this seating. So they moved Thug from here to here. The reason why I believe his team did that is because they want the jury to be able to look at Thug so they could humanize him. One of the things that you want to do whenever you have a defendant.
Okay, I gotta pause right here.
Oh,
First
Lord.
of all, Jack. First of all, there is no jury, Jack.
How does he come up with this?
You're so fucking stupid. That's how out of touch you are. That there is no jury in there. No jury has been selected yet, Jack.
Wow.
That's literally what they're doing right now. Is still selecting jury.
He'll go out there and try to sound so smart.
And just the first thing he says, the dude isn't even in touch to know that they fucking haven't even started trial yet. The trial hasn't even begun, bro. What are you talking about moving him in front of the jury? They have to move seats around. Do you see how many people are in that fucking courtroom picking jury, bro? There's like 300 people a day in there. 300 people a day. He drew up a play like Belichick that's all false.
Especially whenever you have a defendant that's being accused of some terrible shit, is that you want to humanize them so the jury is like, well, that stuff that you're saying, this is too bad. I don't believe that this guy did that. Like, this is too much. So they want to humanize him so people feel empathy for him.
This dude ain't following this, man.
Any kind of
He's
connection
dipping and
to
diving
him
out of people's
when they can see
fucking
whatever
shit
his
and just
emotions is
listening.
that he's going through, or they can look at him and say, wait, maybe he's a bad guy, but he's not that bad of a guy, or whatever the case might be. So they moved Thug from sitting over here to over here. It was probably about a day or two before this happened, right? So what ends up happening is, why in the hell would Young Thug, I'm just asking, be stupid enough to have a dude pass him a perk directly in front of the eyesight of the jury?
Because it happens every
You understand?
day. You understand? It happens every day in court. This ain't the fucking first time, Jack.
This ain't the first time.
That this is the third time that they've gotten caught. What makes you think that this dumb motherfucker named Young Thug, this man knows he's in prison for the rest of his life, probably, dude? And this is what people do when they act that. When this is what you see from people that know they're down and out, bro. Like they know they sitting. Try to get me something in. And let me go ahead and skip ahead because I've got a timestamp. And I'm gonna come back to this. Most definitely, Jack. I'm coming back. But I'm gonna talk about this.
With the damn with the I don't know, with the
I don't know.
Listen,
what do you think? Put it in the chat. Do you think these dudes just made eye contact or not?
Of course they did, idiot.
Do you think they just made eye contact? I want to know. You want me covering your case?
No, the fuck
If
you
you
don't.
guilty and you think they trying to hit you with more shit, you want me covering your case.
No, I don't.
If you innocent and you don't want and you think they trying to run the bullshit on you, you want
Hey, you don't
want
even
me
look at
covering
me.
your damn case. Now look, I don't even want Thug in the picture.
Okay.
Now look, that don't look like eye contact to you. That don't look like a signal. That looks like a signal to me.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Tell
was a
me
button,
where
you
I'm
dumb
wrong. I want to
motherfucker.
know who this dude is that looked back. I want to know who he is.
You want to know who he is? You want to know?
Now I'm about to explain to you why they did this
You
now
want to know who
and they
that
didn't do
guy
it
is?
previously. I want to know who this dude is.
That guy.
Somebody tell me who this dude right here with all of that with the damn with the I don't know with the peroxide in his head.
Okay, Jack, we'll cover that. Here's who that dude is, Jack. The guy that's doing life in prison, that's already been sentenced. The guy that you were saying, the guy in the back, was the guy with the life sentence, you dumb motherfucker. And let me tell you something, Jack. That guy's been sitting next to Young Thug for the last month and a half in court. You just didn't notice him? You don't know who he is? Yes, that's Young Thug's co-defendant, sir. One of the ones that didn't take the plea bargain, Jack. God, is this guy such a dumbass? Like, bro, you understand. You don't know nothing. You have listened, but you ain't paid attention. The guy in the back isn't the guy with the fucking life sentence, Jack. See, that's all I heard you saying. He's got a life sentence. The guy sitting there with the peroxide in his hair, yeah, he's been sitting next to Thug for the past month and a half. Have you not noticed? Like, what? What the fuck are you even thinking about coming on here? You're such the shit. You're the badass journalist. Now you're an attorney all of a sudden. You cover court cases, but we know it's only been one case, not plural. Your dumbass will sit there and say, well, I don't know who that guy is. He must be the state prosecutors, huh? They're sitting over there where Young Thug was once sitting. Bro, that's his co-defendant. Giving the eye to the man to deliver the drugs to Young Thug. How hard is it, you internet? Come on. The dude got busted, man. Look, I'll even show y'all. The man that look at him right now. That dude's giving the fucking eyeball to the man in the back, right? We can clearly see it. We all know that. You know why he's doing that right now? Because there's no one near Thug. Do you think someone's going to stand up and look around the fucking room, eyeballing everybody? Bro, you obviously ain't never done no time like you say you have. I mean, this happens all the time, my friend. This is a daily occurrence in the court system. The dude looked back because there was no police in his sight. Gave the dude the nod. The dude, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. You don't stop in the middle of it. You deliver to the person that you're supposed to be delivering it to, sir.
Oh
That's just
shit.
how it goes.
Looking around the room like, oh shit.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with the internet, man? Coming up. Of course, Thug knew he was going to get that fucking package. But Thug also knows he don't give a fuck. He's going to prison.
He's not coming up tonight. He's not coming up.
Hell no. I'm working him over tonight. His ass ain't no credible anything.
You know what really
he looks back.
You know what kills me? When he told me he was out his own mouth, he was like, yeah, he said, if you don't want to pay her, I'll pay her. I have nowhere to go.
I mean, I get it why he did it. But then you can't come on the internet saying, feel sorry for me. This is something new happening. When we know it's nothing new what's going on with your apartment, bro.
And a whole year you couldn't buy a portable heater?
Anything. He decided to buy a back seat out of an Astro van at the junkyard.
A PlayStation.
What do you think, chat? Like, dude, this dude is like literally coming on here talking about, I was the first one to do this. Now watch, people going to be doing this after me. And then what does he do close to the end of this video? He shows a video of my son saying that this was a setup. Now, there is no possible way you can say you were the first because you played a video of my son saying it prior to you coming live. This is idiotic. This is absolutely insane. These types of videos are getting more and more common from this channel. He's reaching. He's not paying attention to anything that's going on. Because we can see right here, they're giving the eye. Come on. And this right here is not the guy that's got the life sentence, Jack. It's this one right here, sir, giving the nod. You need to get your shit straight. Because now that video's a wash.
Wait, you don't stay in the house all day?
Yeah, right?
So wait, so he has more time on his hands than you?
Facts. Like, dude, if you stay at home and you're supposed to be this journalist, you're supposed to be covering shit hardcore, bro, you're not doing no work, man. You're being very lazy at this. You're a loser, and you just gave very false information through this whole video. This live right here is a wash.
Makes eye contact. Homeboy then fixes his tie, stands the
There's
F
no
up,
cops
says
around.
he gotta go to the
Let me tell
bathroom.
you something. There's one big factor here. No one can stand up in court without the police putting the full beam on you. That's just, I don't give a fuck what court it is. You stand up in court when everyone's sitting down, all the cops beam right in on you. Am I lying? And you got a high profile case here. I don't know what they were thinking, but obviously Thug's thinking he's going to go to prison. Because why would you do this? And Thug nonchalantly handed it right over, boy. You know who ain't in trouble out of all this? Young Thug. He's the only one that can defend himself in this. And that's fucking sad that he got y'all again to do something fucking stupid. There you go again. Fucked y'all's life up some more. I mean, I don't know if it's going to have much weight. The judge really don't give a fuck about this. He's just probably going to slam Young Thug when it comes to sentencing. He's getting all that.
Dog is fixing it.
The cops beating right in on him, bro. They know what they're doing. This is the third time, though, that they were caught doing it.
What in the hell, fam?
I've seen this done in court. I've seen people get caught, too. This is nothing new, man. This is not new. Like, the internet hears this, sees
Look at this guy.
like, oh, maybe they haven't been in court
look at
before. But in high level court, man, motherfuckers be trying to do that shit, bro. You gotta think.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
And you know what the fuck? You know what? The fact that his chat didn't say a word about who that guy was, didn't check him on the shit, lets you know why that those people are over there, right? That lets you know why he has the chat that believes everything he says. That just lets you know why. They either were scared to, or they didn't know either.
He waved one hand, and then so he waved one hand after this guy turned around. He waves his one hand after this guy turned. Look, show it again, man. Look, he said.
Bad, sad case, man.
He looking to look. He's waiting. What's going on? Okay, so this is the part I want you to pay attention to. Pay attention.
Pay attention to it.
Hold on, we're gonna let it.
Pay attention to all you want, Jack. You can break this down however you want, bro. It is what it is.
And I'm gonna tell you what I believe.
Right or wrong. It is what it is. You can frame it how you want. You can say whatever you want about it. Young Thug's co-defendant tried to get a play pool.
If you guilty, you want me covering your case. If you think they're gonna try to do you dirtier, and if you innocent, you damn sure want me covering your case.
Okay, stop right there. Who wants Jack covering their case? Put an L in the chat if you want Jack to stay the farthest away from fucking court as you possibly can, or put a W if you'd like Jack to come in and send you to prison. This is a wash live, bro. This is garbino. This is the most garbage I have ever fucking seen in my life, y'all. Like, dude, you got to get out of this fucking hip-hop industry, bro. I have to see you get out of hip-hop before I stop fucking on you, bro. You ain't doing hip-hop any good at all. Now, Jack says he's the first person to talk like this, but as he goes on, Jack pulls up a My Son interview or reaction video saying that the same thing. How are you the first then? You actively aren't the first. No.
Most of these people, I'm not
drink.
even in the building. Imagine if I would have been in the building with that Tory Lane shit. I'm not even in the building. Remember, I'm crazy and insane and everybody should hate me.
No, we shouldn't hate you because you are crazy and insane.
One more time, and then I'm going to show you something else. Look, I just want us to be clear. Could I zoom in a little bit? I don't think I can zoom in. That's more zoom. So look. Dude's going to look at Thug. When he looks at Thug, homeboy is going to give the first hand gesture. When he looks back at the dude that stands up, he's going to give a second hand gesture. When the dude stands up and starts walking, he's going to be in the process of giving the third hand gesture with the other hand. Watch. You seen him right there? He was about to go early. You seen it? I'm going to cut that off real quick so I could just, I'm going to bring it back up. He was about to go early by accident. Watch. Remember, I'm the guy everybody should hate. Don't never forget that part. Shout out to Rap House. This is where we got this from. I'm telling y'all, they be having you hating people you should learn from.
I would never, Jack. I would never learn from you, sir. Never.
Look, he's gonna go early by accident. Watch the fucking deputy's hand or whoever this guy is.
Let me tell you something, Jack.
He's gonna go early by accident.
All this talk, he's gonna go early. He's gonna go early, y'all. That would mean something if that was the guy in the front, was with the state prosecutor, was on the other side of Young Thug. But see, Jack, all this shit you're talking don't make any sense because that's Young Thug's co-defendant, bro. Like, you don't even know that's his co-defendant. You don't know which one has the fucking life sentence or not. You're just talking, dude. And you're trying to wrap together something that's a fucking total lie to begin with.
Watch.
You can't make sense without sense. Come on. Can we have some sense?
See, he's
here,
anxious. Please? Now he looks up, he gives it. Boom. He's catching eye contact. I'm going to show you the whole thing in 1 second.
Fire.
He's catching eye contact with Thug. He gives the first signal. He looks back. He gives the second signal.
But that doesn't hold any weight.
Now,
the fact that you say this dude's against Thug.
He waits to the other guy.
Huh?
He says, look, he got to go to the bathroom.
Huh?
The other guy walked straight to Thug. Watch him to show y'all, but hold on.
And even if Jack had the guys right, which he don't, anybody that's been given a life sentence doesn't get it taken back for doing something like this in court to Thug. It don't work like that, Jack. That's nothing. That's nothing compared to what these guys are facing. That's petty. That won't even be thought about after next week in that courtroom. For one, the judge don't want to be shamed.
You can't tell me that's not a setup. Now, let's isolate
the fucking setup, y'all. This is crazy, man. So he's running with the setup thing that he heard from someone else.
Is the dude
and then he don't
that
even have
hands
the
him the
fucking
stuff.
key witnesses in the setup together,
This
right?
is the guy that gets the fucking gets the signal, because he's giving him the signal, homie. Okay? He's giving him the signal to go. This is the guy that's paying attention, and he's giving the signal to the other people in the room. He gives the signal to him.
Nah, you're wrong.
He gives the signal to him. He gives the signal to him. He gives the signal to him. He's watching this guy, what this guy and this guy is doing. He's giving the signal to the freaking court officers. Now watch.
Court officers are involved in it now? Oh, Jack, you're fucking horrible. You're bad, 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 bro.
Looks at Thug. Signal.
Horrible human, man. I
Looks at the
swear you're a
dude. They
bad
make eye
person.
contact.
Yeah? Are you going to make
He
sense of what
fixes
this is,
his
though?
tie, which is another signal.
Single.
Stands up. He waves the guy over. I'll tell you why he had to wave the guy over. He's pointing to him like he's going to the bathrooms over there. They walk over there. Boom. Thug is caught.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what courtroom you're in. You can be in fucking kangaroo court. And the motherfucker, anybody that stands up and makes a beeline towards Thug, they're gonna fucking get on him, bro. They're gonna be on him. That's not just a coincidence. They're trained.
Now, is it me or is that clear as day? And I didn't even show you the rest yet.
I
Is
know,
it me
right?
or is that
Be a
clear as
private
day?
investigator. There's no way he can be a private investigator. He didn't even know the man that has dyed hair is the
I'm
one
going to come off this for a second so we can have a little bit of communication. And then I'm going to go back to showing you a little bit more of that. And we're going to break that down a little bit more.
Horrible.
Nobody's better than this at me.
You fucking suck.
Nobody's better than me at this. Copy? This is not me bragging. This is me stating a fact. Copy? That's not me bragging. When I'm gone, y'all gonna miss me. I promise. I'm gonna go.
Now we're hearing about when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me. I promise. Bro, we're not gonna miss somebody that lies about what they know on YouTube. You have lied. Nobody believes you, man. You didn't even know who the key people were, dude. So that just tells me, yeah, you've been listening to people, but you ain't been paying attention. You think you hear certain things and you try to put it all together in your mind and you think you've got something going for yourself, don't you? Nah, man.
Get some water for my coffee.
Nah, man. Break out your team.
Covering your case. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thug needs me in Atlanta.
Yeah,
so all of y'all people
like
that
a
love Young
fucking
Thug, I'm gonna
nail
say some
on his
shit
head.
that's gonna be bad for him. Don't get it confused because he's done did some crimes allegedly. And if they come out that he did crimes, I'm gonna call it. But y'all need me in Atlanta because they're about to really do that man dirty. For real, for real.
There's nothing you're gonna do about it.
Shout out to Blizz Lanes.
There's nothing you're gonna do
Slick.
about it.
Salute. They about to do that man dirty, and let all of them mother that was working with him and working for him and helping him, all of them dudes is about to get off.
Hey,
they about to do Thug dirty. I'm not saying I don't know if he deserves to go to prison. I have no idea. But they're about to do him dirty. This is crazy what they just did. Now listen and pay attention. I'm gonna bring out this diagram one more time for y'all.
Bring it out, Jack.
When Thug was sitting here, that guy can't walk past him.
Yep. And you know why he's not sitting there,
The
Jack?
bathroom is over here.
You want to know why
If he
he's
would
not
have tried to
sitting there?
walk past
You
him
don't.
this way, they would have never allowed it. Remember
You
that
don't even
crowd?
know that. He says, so the jury can see his face. They haven't even
Listen.
done the trial hasn't even begun. There is no jury there. What do you
remember the owl is over here?
You're such a liar.
If that
you don't even
dude
know what the
would have
fuck
tried
you're
to
talking
walk
about. The jury
from
hasn't
over
even been
here,
selected
and he would
yet.
have tried to go this way, they would have never let him go. They would have never let him walk because he's over here. Remember? This is where he's sitting at, right? They would have never let dude walk from over here to this way, but dude can walk over here to that way. You understand what I'm saying? They would have never let him walk down the middle of the aisle. They would have just never let that happen. So when Thug moved his seat from here to here, next to the bathroom, remember he got to go to the back. That's not the bathroom.
Oh, well,
that's like where they interact. So the bathroom is back there somewhere that they could use. You understand what I'm saying?
There,
so they're gonna go. He's gonna go through that door. I'm gonna show you everything in a minute.
No, you ain't.
There's a door over here, and that's where I believe that they have the
Yeah, I guess we're not listening to he's definitely not listening paying attention.
The suspects enter from, the people the defendants enter from. Where the defendants enter from, for everybody that's never been in a courtroom, is usually the opposite of wherever the jury is sitting. So the door where they usually are going to enter from is usually, not always, but it's usually the opposite of where the defendants are sitting. So I mean, the jury is sitting. So I believe that that's what that door was. That door is where where the court officers go in and out. That door is where the defendants go in and out. So if they have to use the bathroom, they got to go through that door to go to the bathroom.
This is last
copy.
So when fucking straw,
he was sitting over here, dude can't say he got to go to the bathroom
and
then go up the aisle this way. They're gonna make him go that way. You understand what I'm saying? They're not gonna just let him walk.
To have this done.
So when they move Thug's seat from here to here, so he could be in direct eyesight of the jury, that opened up the possibility for somebody to walk past him and hand him something.
Jury. They're still picking jury. Oh my God, dude. Oh boy. Jack, I'm just going to tell you one thing, dude. Just a little bit of research. I mean, just a little bit, dude. Just a little bit of research would help this guy not look so fucking bad, y'all. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, and this falls under the Fair Use Act, but just a little bit, man. Like, you're like, the dude that handed him the pill has the life sentence. That's not the case. It's not the case at all. The guy sitting over there with the dyed hair has the case, sir. But I'm going to show you guys something, because we don't play over here. I got no reason to call Jack a liar if he's not a fucking liar.
Closely following the Atlanta trial of rapper Young Thug and his alleged gang Young Slime Life, also known as YSL. Jury selection is off to a very slow start as illegal contraband continues to be smuggled.
Jury selection.
14 members of YSL are being tried together with racketeering, murder, and other gang-related charges on the line for each of them. 28 YSL members were initially indicted, with 8 members taking plea deals.
Look at how they're sitting.
6 members having their cases severed. Jury selection started earlier this month and was slated to last 5 to 6 weeks, but that timeline might be even longer now as the court addressed 3 contraband incidents in
3
days. You see, someone smuggled marijuana to one co-defendant in a pair of shoes. Another co-defendant's mother was arrested for trying to sneak tobacco products and rolling papers in with a bag of clothes. And most recently, a different incident caused jury selection to halt for the entire day on Wednesday. Check out what the judge had to say when he addressed the court all about
just a little bit of research.
Had yet another instance
the
of
tiny bitest
contraband being introduced to our space. And
get the fuck off of hip hop, dude. Go to Star Wars.
A subsequent investigation. One of our
you're not wanted no longer, sir.
Had to go to Grady Hospital. The other thing I would just invite counsel to talk with their clients about. I know I've mentioned this 3 times now. What is considered
you don't say
behavior? This is the 3rd time that we've had contraband introduced into this in this space. The court's concern is that this may pose issues to them remaining and being present in this space.
Brian,
You're welcome,
how
ladies
serious
and
is
gentlemen.
this? Sneaking items to inmates?
Unfortunately, it happens a little bit more than it should, but specifically in Georgia, it's a felony. I mean, you could do 1 to
If it's
5
drugs.
years in jail. Now, when you look at the statute, it mainly talks about drugs or guns. I'm not sure who's sneaking guns into jails, but also what I've seen a lot is cell phones. You don't get a lot of cell phone time in jails or prison. People want to be able to communicate with their loved ones. But there's also this catch-all that any contraband that the warden or superintendent does not allow for an incarcerated person or someone waiting a sentencing, they cannot have. And so these people, boy, they might not do the full 5 years. They're looking at some serious jail time for trying to sneak in such contraband.
But Terry, it's delaying it, right? There's just been so many delays in this trial. We haven't even gotten to the substance of what this all is about. How long do you think it's going to actually take to try the case?
Oh, I think it's going to take quite a while. They estimated it was going to be 6 to 9 months. It's had such a slow start. It's going to be 9 to 12, if not more. They started out with 56 pages in this count as far as the, indictment was concerned, and
So
they
you're
had
telling me
multiple 27
that they haven't even
defendants. And
started
as you
trial
mentioned,
yet?
some of them have pled out, some of
And
them have had
he's
their
supposed to be in
cases
front of the
separated.
jury?
And so I think it's going to
Like,
be
that's where they
a
moved him there?
very long trial.
Like-
And don't forget, it's a RICO charge. That's not an easy charge for the prosecution to prevail. They have to show that there's an enterprise and that there was investments in that enterprise and that it was maintained. And with all of these defendants, you're going to
Yeah,
have
buddy.
multiple witnesses
My
to
dog.
show that each and
Smooth
every
gang.
one was contributing to that enterprise. So I don't think that they're going to even
You know
finish.
what, man? Jack, you need to bounce. Hip hop's not your thing no more, dude. So you mean to tell me this is the third time they've been caught, and you somehow have this angle that he was set up, right? And then the angle that you use, you don't even know the angle. You're like using angles with people that you don't even know who they are in the angle. This man said, huh? Who's he? Who's that? Well, tell me who that is. Jack, just a little bit of research would have showed you. Jack don't know who that is. What's good, medicated Wookie? What's popping, Graph? I've been reading your shit. I just didn't say you here. I'm sorry. This is beautiful. Jack, you don't even know what the fuck you're. We always say this a lot. Jack don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and I use that term lightly and quickly and like it's nothing. But that is exactly what it fucking means, right? Jack don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Jack just gets on here and babbles. And the sad thing is, his topics aren't the topic. He is the topic. Him crying to you about something going on in his life is the topic. Him saying boo, 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 cry baby. You're the big baby network. Cry me a fucking river and stop saying you're the first at anything because you're the last, bud. You're the last. This guy says, I'm the who y'all gonna see a lot of people talking about from this angle from me. Bro, you showed a video of my son talking about the angle you're using. Oh, yeah. You ain't talking nothing facts. You don't know any facts. Holy moly. Holy moly. Hold up. I got to replay that. I didn't have it on screen. I apologize. But I got to go back to this because this guy is something fucking else, man. Hold on. This guy's don't even know who this guy is, yo.
I want to know. You want me covering your case? If you guilty and you think they trying to hit you with more shit, you want me covering your case.
No.
If you innocent and you don't want, and you think they're trying to run
Every
the
day,
bullshit on
same topic.
you want me covering your damn case. Now look, I don't even want Thug in the picture. Now look, that don't look like eye contact to you.
Yeah.
That don't look like a signal.
Yeah.
That looks like a signal to me.
Yeah.
Tell me where I'm wrong. I want to know who this dude is that looked back. I want to know who he is.
That's Young Thug's co-defendant, Jack.
Now I'm about to explain to you why they did this now.
That's the guy that has the life sentence.
I want to know
the guy
who
you
this
said
dude
is in the back delivering.
Somebody tell me who this dude right here with all of that, with the damn, with the I don't know, with the peroxide in his head. So he looks back. They make eye contact. Homeboy then fixes his tie, stands the F up, says he got to go to the bathroom.
You don't know who it is that you're trying to make seem like played against Thug. That is Thug's co-defendant, sir. So I need to know why the person that's writing the case out with him would want to attempt to set Thug up on the third time that they've been caught. I need to know where you're. I think you're pretty stupid.
Thug is fixing it.
You're so far out of touch with what you're talking about. You shouldn't be talking about it. You obviously don't know nothing about the case. Nothing.
Look, Thug don't know what's going on.
He knows nothing.
He just walks over to him and hands him a thing.
He walks over to him and hands him a thing. Yeah, it's called a play. It happens all the time in
what in the hell, fam?
Yeah, what in the hell, Jack? You ain't talking about
now,
shit.
Hold on, check this out. This guy. All right, that's a good track.
Now we'll scoot along a little bit. Because we got some more to talk about, Jack.
Yo, I told y'all already. I think Thug is going to jail forever. This is not me trying to defend that brother. This is not me trying to stick up for that brother. I think Thug is going to jail forever. Copy? I don't think he's coming home.
Yo, the first day I met him, he had that same jacket on.
Did he? It's a nice little jacket. All right. But
now, did he set it up? Maybe
I don't think
he did. But I know it.
35. Is it 35 in New York? Somewhere around then? God damn it. Son of a bitch. My bad, y'all. Like, it's not that cold inside.
I think that Young Thug knew nothing at all about the situation that was transpiring.
I don't think that's something that it's just a look to make Jack more needy, right? Is that what you're taking from it? Is that what you get? Like him coming on here and just starting to talk about it now when
it's funny.
It's been a thing going on for a year, right?
I was thinking about that earlier when you first came on, and I was waiting for him to say that, but he has yet to say it. I was waiting for him to say, "Am I right? I'm always right. I've been saying this for the longest." He has yet to say that.
Oh, he does.
I haven't.
He will. Watch.
So, but yeah, I'm right.
I mean, no, like you know about the apartment, right? When he moved in, it was cold weather, correct?
It was like November. The day after Thanksgiving, November 26th.
Okay, so he knows that there's no heat in this place for over a year now.
I promise.
Now he's coming out crying about being cold.
That's why I was being hesitant to give the new landlord rent, but he wanted to start talking and talking.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I feel you. And then, but the thing is, you would have to believe that that's why he's saying this now. Crybabying, bitching, moaning, groaning, not any topics.
Young Thug knew.
You know, AD, one last thing. You know what else he told me? He said,
What?
well, if you pay her, maybe she'll turn on the heat, because what it's looking like, it's the kind of situation where you're not paying her and she's turning off your heat. I said, bro, it's not like that. It's one boiler that goes to like, it don't work like that.
So it's a duct system
I said
throughout the whole building.
the problem is that the boiler is fucked up and it works at 50% capacity.
And it's not reaching.
It's not reaching the apartment. So it's the issue with the boiler. So the fact that there's no heat, that's good enough reason to be able to not pay
Well, I
rent.
mean, I'm going to give Jack a little bit of a play here. Like, that's the reason for him to not pay rent, and he can get by with that.
And that's also a reason for him to say, you know what, I don't want to be here for too long. Let me follow. Let me follow the game plan that we came up with, which was to stay here for a few weeks, which would be like a month or two, tops, and then you leave.
Well, he had different
intentions.
Yeah, obviously, because I mean, he's been here that long and still just now got a fucking couch that's like a fucking play school couch, maybe. Like, that's definitely smaller than an Astro van seat. If you think about it, 3 people could fit in an Astro van on the back seat. That fits 2.
It's kind of crazy. And we're going to talk about that this morning.
2 space heaters. This dude spends all his money on something.
In addition to, I do not think
you know what he was doing? He was boiling water and keeping the oven on.
What's that do?
That
boiling water, like for his bath.
You're literally killing yourself. You're inhaling all of that. That's condensate. It's just not good. It's not good.
You're not supposed to fire up that fucking oven and open it up. Nah,
that's what he does.
That ain't what he's supposed to be doing. He gonna fall asleep one day, and boy,
I promise you, that's what he's been doing for a whole year, and that's why he's saying that his health is not good.
Absolutely, big boy.
But again, you're
space heaters, and I'd say I'm deducting it from my rent.
You put yourself in that predicament. Nobody.
Yeah. No need to use it now for your betterment. Nobody uses what they're going through in life like this anyway for somebody to donate to them, y'all. For real. Like, that's not a reason to donate to people, dude. This is the shit Scheme Team doing right now.
I actually want to talk about this Krishan Rock Blueface thing again, because I think that we really need to talk about the relations between black men and black.
I need to know how you're really the one that needs to be talking about this.
Women, just in general. I would love for our relations to get better. And this is coming from a man that I'm telling you, black women hate me. But I would love for our relations. I can't have better relationships with them. I would want you to, other black men.
Next episode. Jack hates black people. It's not just women. It's not. I don't believe it's just women. I believe he gets the raw end of the deal from women in general because of just what he does and who he is.
I think that these conversations are important, even though I'm pretty sure they all gonna hate me till I die. This is cool though. But I do think that we need to have these conversations, because even if I can't have better relations with black women because of the way that they feel about me, I would like for you guys to be able to have better relations with black women, just so we can be clear. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I don't have really anything
like you got that guy. Yeah, from Baby.
For anybody that's wondering why I got a little coat, I keep telling y'all, I don't get heat. My landlord barely ever gives me heat, ever. If you could look at my fingers, you can see them already turning blue.
Poor baby.
I don't talk about this much, but I have a medical condition. I need to go get surgery.
Chat, do what you do.
Dying. I don't know.
This is up to the chat right here.
And the cold weather is no benefit. So the fact that my landlord kind of like never gives me heat, usually
how y'all feel about that?
In the stove and shit like that, but that's making my health worse. If you know, I don't want to get into it.
So why sign the lease and take the apartment?
I can't do that no more. Like, it's really making my health worse.
So why
I don't have a communicable disease. That's not what it is. It's actually a different problem that I have. If I was able to have surgery, I would be able to work back from it. But I can't have surgery, because if I go have surgery, how am I going to eat? I can't get out to the store.
Right, big
if I
boy.
go have surgery, I'm not going to have nobody.
This is where it's called building bridges and building connections with people, not moving there and causing fucking problems.
Facts. He's been nothing but a problem since he's been there.
You have good neighbors that would literally cook for you, everything.
Yep, and he doesn't get that. He's been a problem since he's been there. That's a fact. And I'm tired of hearing him cry about it. This dude's cried about something in his neighborhood every day since he's been in that neighborhood. Think about it. Think about this, chat. Bbn chat. This dude has cried about something in his neighborhood daily since he's been there. Not only has he done that, he did it at his dad's. He did it at his dad's, dude. Like, y'all are hearing the same BS out of this man. He just gets people to believe him, dude. And it's sad. I think he's getting less and less to believe him. And I think that we are, all of our channels together, we are making a headway against people that, you know, just think if these channels weren't out there, we wouldn't be able to touch as many people, you know, and you can guarantee that anytime somebody's watched Jack, they've seen one of our channels. That's the damn truth. And if they've seen one, they've seen all.
You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. With that being said, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Same surgery to fix his basketball, so you can play basketball. Yeah, he's still dying from it.
It's only like 30 something degrees outside, I think. And they don't even get me.
Dude cannot make sense
so
of anything.
It hasn't been this cold in a while. So I don't
It's way
expect to get
colder,
any
dude.
heat ever again, to be honest with you. It is what it is. Shout out to my landlord. And whoever she has in the building that runs the services that obviously decided that they weren't going to give me heat, but they got to give everybody else
saying something.
Heat. I ain't nobody else
liar, dude.
Anyway. So on days that
man.
you see me not doing well and days that I'm not doing well, that's just because that's on my mind. And I'm going to try harder to not think about it. It is what it is.
You guys. When I got some serious issues going on in my family that I bring to the forefront, just to be able to discuss and get some good positive reactions, you know, that actually do help my life. You know, the positive reactions and the positive vibes actually do help my life. But you got a guy like this that probably sees that. You know, the dude copies everything I fucking do because he sees it winning. He sees me come from nowhere, get monetized within a year, and he does everything that I do. He just don't know how to do it right.
Love y'all, and I want y'all to go to heaven, and I
told y'all he was gonna do this.
And I want you to do all the things that's gonna allow for God to love you the way that you need for God to love you, so you can get the things that you need in life, so you can be your most magnificent self. With that being said, I'm gonna read the roll call, and then we're gonna get to the show.
Roll call. Shut up. Here we go. This one it gets a little better, chat.
This is real talk. That's crazy how Jesus says that whenever you follow him, you're gonna have to suffer. You have to be prepared to suffer to follow
Jesus never said that.
The man that we know is Jesus Christ.
Jesus don't want people to suffer.
You have to be ready to suffer. To follow.
Is God. You know that, right, Jack? You know that Jesus Christ. Boy, my bad, y'all.
Is that look back? I want to know who he is. Copy. Miss Mahogany says this is fair. I hope that the judge is on the up and up, because the judge on my God brother case wasn't, and they released him, and now he's a menace to society. Ooh.
What?
I am not here defending Young Thug. I'm looking at this situation as isolated from any other crimes that could possibly have been committed. I am not a fan of putting guilty people in prison, of innocent people in prison, and I'm not a fan of letting guilty people go free. I'm not a fan of any of these things. I think that you need to be held accountable for your actions. Period. That's the main reason why if somebody comes around me and I think that they got evil spirits on them, or I think that they're up to no good, I don't deal with them, and I don't care who you are. I don't want to be held accountable for me.
Did you hear that? I don't want to be held accountable
of somebody
that was said in
who's up to no good.
That's it in a nutshell.
I don't care if you're my mother. I don't care if you're my father, my brother,
You hear
my
that?
sister, or my child.
You hear that?
If you're doing no good, I don't want to
hear
keep
that?
your company.
He don't
It
care if
says
it's
this in the
child.
Bible.
We know you don't love your kid, man. It shows.
Do I think that I'm going to be persecuted to the day I die?
Yep.
Do I think that there's gonna people that hate me to the day I die?
That means you're fucking a bad person.
But I'm never gonna stop trying to get closer to the Lord, and I'm never gonna stop trying to do the things that I need to do, so that on my last day, He understands that I try everything that I can do to live the most perfect life, or the most right life, or the most
for your child.
the life closest to what He's asking us to live.
Don't forget
that I can understand and do. So there is no way that somebody is going to be able to pressure me,
it's all a lie,
go around or deal with people that I deem not part of what my mission
jealousy seems to be his whole
I have a purpose. Whether I get to that purpose or not is independent of whether I'm going to try.
Oh, it's going dead. Fuck.
Copy?
This was a
So
good
if you're involved in certain things that you know go against my belief system, please don't try to pull up on me. Copy? Because it don't matter who you are.
Not
Satan sent you. And Satan always uses our loved ones in order to try to destroy us. If they can't get our loved ones in our ears to manipulate us, they get our loved ones in the ears of others to manipulate them. That's a fact.
No, it's not. That's not a fact. Let me tell y'all, that's not a fact.
Some of us are fighting battles bigger than we could imagine. We don't even know how big the battles we fight.
Projecting me?
So I
Projecting
can't even
me,
tell
Jack?
I just know it's bigger than anything I could imagine.
Project much? You need to get in your kid's life, dude. And any man over there watching him that ain't telling him that, you're a loser. Let's put it that way. Any man over there watching him that ain't telling him to make right with
my
his
powers
kid,
of discernment
you're a
is
fucking
way
loser.
too high for me to be a bad person,
loser.
homie. When you realize and understand that,
you're a fucking loser.
But if that's something that you're not going to be able to understand, that's a reason for that. It was because you wasn't meant to understand. And I'm fine with that also.
I love you.
Now, with that being said, let's get this back.
Yeah, you know, I'm talking to her. I'm on here, bro. Make right with your kids, bro.
Let's get this back going. Also, real quick, did y'all hear anybody else talking about this the way I'm talking about this? Or is this the first time you saw this shit pointed out? If this is the first time you saw this pointed out, put it in the chat.
Okay, then how did you play my son's video of him pointing this out? Do you understand you did that? Quit coming on here getting drunk. You don't even realize you played my son's video of him saying this prior to when you said it.
I'm curious. Now, this is the next thing I want to show you. Pay attention. This is the door I was talking about.
This is the door. All right, the door, the door. What's the door mean, Jack? You don't know what that fucking door does.
The door's over here. I'll let this guy go. The door's over here. This is the door. Copy?
This guy doesn't even know what the door does. Where it goes, what it leads to, who's behind it. He has no idea. Let this babbling mouth motherfucker keep going. He sinks himself.
That's the door.
Move to the motherfucking chat.
The judge is over here.
I like what I'm doing over here. I'm crashing.
The jury is down here.
You ain't gonna be the only one I get on. Trust on that one. Y'all can donate to the platform, watch its growth, see how we progress. Right.
You see, if he would have stood up and tried to walk this way, it would have been an issue. Y'all can see my cursor, right? Oh,
right
shit.
before your eyes.
Sorry about that.
You can hold this channel to that, Jack.
So y'all can see the cursor right there. All right. So
I love y'all.
if he would have tried to walk this way, it would have been a problem. He can't walk that way. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when Thug was sitting here, that wasn't a possibility he couldn't walk that way. If he would have tried to walk that way, this guy's job is to send him this way. You understand? He's not allowed to get up and walk this way. I don't believe any of them is allowed to get up and walk this way.
So that would be why the cops were alerted, Jack.
I believe that's just the way that it's done. That's what I believe, just so we can be clear. I don't have no proof of that, just so we can be clear. I just believe that's the way it's supposed to be done. So this is the door, and this door most likely leads to wherever they get ushered in at.
It does.
And there's most likely a bathroom back there.
I think he just.
So I'm assuming this dude is going to the bathroom. There's no other reason for him to just be standing up and walking the hell around, just so we can be clear. Also, homeboy has life. Man. He's not coming home. Copy?
You hear that?
So they probably trying to offer him all types of different deals.
What'd you say, Jack? Hold on.
So wherever they get ushered in at, and there's most likely a bathroom back there. So I'm assuming this dude is going to the bathroom. There's no other reason for him to just be standing up and walking the hell around, just so we can be clear.
That's why the cops get on your ass.
Homeboy has life. He's not.
What? What, Jack?
Yeah, I don't have no proof of that, just so we can be clear. I just believe that's the way it's supposed to be done. So this is the door, and this door most likely leads to wherever they get ushered in at, and there's most likely a bathroom back there. So I'm assuming this dude is going to the bathroom. There's no other reason for him to just be standing up and walking the hell around, just so we can be clear. Also, homeboy has life.
Homeboy doesn't have life, Jack. You remember that guy you were saying, somebody please tell me who has this peroxide hair. Somebody please tell me who he is and why he's giving that signal. Because, Jack, he has life. That's who that is. The peroxide hair guy. Young Thug's co-defendant. Not the guy delivering the package, sir. You're so far off from this, but yet you're talking like you're the main boss to tell all good news, huh?
He's not coming home. Copy? So they probably trying to offer him up all types of different deals. So, just so we can be
please
clear,
let
this guy
without you,
tell
Jack.
this guy to tell that guy to set him up. But, you know, your lawyer can tell you slick shit.
Please start discussing Star Wars or something else, because you are not in tune with hip-hop now.
You know, if this happens to Thug, if that happens to Thug, there's no telling what kind of benefits that we'll be able to get on our side.
What a joke.
So now, I want you to look at, I showed you all three of those together, right?
Dude.
Now I want you to look at this dude before I show you Thug.
Fuck you.
He's gonna come from this side of the screen. And he's gonna make a beeline straight towards Thug. I'm gonna keep Thug out the photo. I want you to see this guy. He's gonna come from here. He's not even walking to the fucking bathroom, homie.
It's real, my block pump pills, cocaine and boy. Your fans in town, they and my souls got me knowing. I spit it like a.
Do one of them for me, please.
All right, boom.
Get better numbers than this fucking guy.
Because they do have to walk. They got the bathroom.
He's smoking his numbers. Fuck ever.
Why is he walking this way?
Fucking God, I don't even know what he's doing. This is the worst hip-hop news on the fucking networks right now. This is the worst guy to give hip-hop news in all of fucking YouTube. I'm glad he's made it so easy for me, though.
Right.
I'm glad he's made
all
it.
of the signals, everybody's moving in unison. These guys is literally moving in unison, yo. This is bananas. Like, this is bananas. Like, if you drew up a freaking script in a movie, this is how the shit works. These guys is literally moving in unison.
26 people.
They're literally moving in unison.
How many of them you think's Bbn? This is what you allow this guy to do as you guys go, yes, master. To Jack Frost? To the guy that doesn't even know who the people are that are in the courtroom. Yet he's supposed to fucking somehow be the courtroom's person to talk? Man, don't let this man ever be near a courtroom. Don't.
This went down. This was a planned, orchestrated event. I can tell you that definitively.
No, you cannot.
We need to know a little bit more going on. If I was his lawyer, oh man.
Gay!
If I was his lawyer, this is the
that.
shit I'd be talking about.
If that was his lawyers, yeah.
It's real talk.
No. You know what that just looked like? You know what that just fucking looked like, y'all? I'm better off telling you.
This is real
help,
talk. That's crazy how Jesus says that whenever you follow him, you're going to have to suffer. You have to be prepared to suffer to follow Jesus Christ. The man that we know is Jesus Christ.
Give me that passage.
You have to be ready to suffer to follow him. If you are not ready to suffer, you are not ready to follow him.
Read it to me, Jack.
And y'all look at people that's going through their season of suffering as something like they did something wrong instead of that they did something right.
That made no sense.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me nothing from the Bible. Don't tell me nothing that you know about the Bible. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know nothing.
I know way more than you do,
I don't want
sir.
you to tell me nothing about the Bible.
Prove it. I have no reason to have to prove it, but you can try me.
Remember, only God could create. Satan deforms.
He deformed your ass good. Look at you. Right in front of us, you're deforming.
Satan can't create. So all Satan could do is deform God and God's word.
Nah, you're literally deforming in front of our eyes.
That's why, one of the reasons why he said this.
Another type of human or something. Maybe that's hip hop getting his ass. You know it? Maybe that's hip hop. Maybe hip hop is getting his karma on your ass. You're not doing hip hop no justice, man.
It's one of the reasons why Satan is pissed.
What are you gonna say next, Jack? Let's go. Don't give me your fucking finger. Look at him. All this time now. What are you doing, man? This is half of his live streams right here.
If y'all enjoying this show at any point, please hit that like button.
Yeah,
let's try to send out some notifications.
It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't send
notifications. Send out some notifications if you are enjoying any aspect of this show. I'd appreciate it. I hate saying this because I don't think nobody's ever gonna hit the like button. I think that whenever I ask people to hit the like button, they specifically make sure that they hit the dislike button.
Oh, I shouldn't I? Hold on. I actually don't do any of that, Jack, but I'm going to since you reminded me. No problem. We can handle that. Big boy said, you have to transfer 3 cents from the other account. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
And I want to, I didn't actually hear what my son had to say on this yet, but I did put it up for Q.
You didn't actually hear, huh? Do you hear this? He didn't actually hear my son say this.
I'm going to play it also so we can hear what my son has to say on this, because it might most likely be relevant. I don't know. He's one of those, and just so we can be clear, my son is one of those individuals that he has a thing saying woke gangster. That don't make sense to me, but I think that's something that he tried to coin. I'm not mad at it. I'm not shooting at him over trying to be a woke gangster. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. You know, woke is like part of the LGBTQ community now. Like, those are the only niggas that talk about being woke. You know that, right? I'm not even trying to be funny.
Is that why your first podcast that you tried getting going with the Bloods was called the Woke Cast? I rest my case. This guy's a hypocrite piece of shit. I rest my case. Anybody that's been around long enough knows that he was going to YouTube studios, renting space. And when he first got the Bloods on there, he tried to create something called the Woke Cast. Jack, you did. You did. We all know. Am I lying? Tell me. I mean, if I'm lying, you can tell me in chat, and I'll back it up, walk it back, and I'll apologize. But
like, to be part of the woke crowd, you literally are also. I'm not saying that you're gay. I'm just saying that you're also pushing that agenda. I am not woke anymore because I am not pushing any agenda that's not God's agenda
anymore.
Copy. I'm part of that crowd.
Thank you, sir. I thought I was right.
I did not know that shit was gonna go all the way sideways.
Woke, huh?
Yes, the dislikes also help us get seen. That's a fact, Muhammad. But I like for people to know that people actually like the show.
You're right, Muhammad. Come on, Jack. You don't have any content, homie. You don't even know what you're talking about with the content you bring. That's sad.
Well, shout out to Demetrius Loudman.
Sad.
I'm not a part of that whole. I'm gonna explain. I don't have no problem with the LGBTQ community, but I also don't think that we should be sexualizing children. I don't think that we should have all of these children's programs with LGBTQ community stuff in it. I mean, I don't think that we should be preaching heterosexual or homosexuality to children. I think that we should be allowing for children to grow into whoever they are, just so we can be clear. If we're going to preach anything to children, I think that we should preach what's in the Bible explicitly. That's just my point and my position, period. Shout out to DJ Science.
Gay!
So that's my opinion, just so we can be clear. If we're going to preach anything, I think that we should preach what comes from the Bible explicitly. And if it's not in the Bible, I don't think that we should be preaching it to children. So that's my
in the Bible for you.
I do think that you have a right to have your own opinion.
Isn't in the Bible
so people that are mad at me for having my own opinion. Remember, you have your opinion that you want me to respect. Don't never forget that part. And I do think that you don't have a right.
That doesn't work on your fucking. No, that don't work on your channel.
I don't.
This is bullshit.
I don't.
He's bullshit.
I don't blame you.
What?
I don't blame you.
What? Gay shit.
But if you are
because there's separation of church and state, Jack. Yes. You're bright enough to know that. No. Shut up, Jack. So you're saying everybody's supposed to have their own thoughts, right? But then you can't use the Bible being used in school because it's very, very known that half the world is not Christian. You see what you're trying to push? See, what you're trying to push doesn't align with what you're trying to not push. You feel me? Like half the world doesn't believe in Christianity, but yet you're using it here as something that it should be pushed in school. Doesn't quite work out, Jack. That's very, very low thinking right there. That's bottom of the fucking barrel feeding, dude. So since they shouldn't push gay agendas in school, then they shouldn't push. They should be allowed if they have them both. But what if I'm not Christian? I don't want my child learning about Christianity if I'm not Christian, right? Then I don't get what you're trying to say here, Jack. It doesn't align, man. It only aligns to what you want it to about you. And that's what's most disturbing about it.
Right now,
you're preaching something somebody's been preaching for fucking 30,000 years that the end of days are coming. Shut up, Jack.
I literally.
Did you hear that shit?
literally, literally,
but you're not religious because we don't want you scamming anybody else. That's it. You want to preach this shit? Leave money out of it then. How's that feel? How's that feel? You're such a servant for God. Let's see you not put money with it. Let's see you not use someone else's fucking stories and then not even fucking get them right. Like you're out here stealing people's content and you don't even know how to present it. You don't even tell the truth. The people in the fucking content you don't even know. Because you lie and you're crazy. There you go. I can't defend against that. That's babble. That is fucking babble. Like, how are you supposed to defend against? I use the Bible. Everything I say, I'll back it up with the Bible. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Because the Bible ain't going with what you say, sir. Ooh, you pissed me off. Bullshit. You fucking pissed me off, man. Because there's people out there that actually believe in something you don't. You don't believe in this Lord that you talk about so much that you don't even do the proper research on the content that you bring before him. No research at all. You don't know who the players are in the content. You think there's somebody else. You think they're work. You are fucking lost. Leave hip hop alone, man. You're making it look horrible. You're not a good representation at all. Leave court cases alone too. Now, if you don't donate to the BBN, you don't believe in God. You do not believe in God. Why do you keep talking about it? You're in tune with it.
And I'm still not doing it.
He's in tune with it. Well, we've seen you steal in the eyes of the Most High. Absolutely used it to steal. You used the Lord above all, the great creator of everything. You used him to pull off a theft. And not just a theft of a little girl's computer and a theft of a fucking wall block charger, bro. Something that's as little as $5 excited you enough to go in there and steal it and use the Most High to do it. Well, to make you look better in the situation, but in the end, you're still a thief. You didn't fight that desire to steal that fucking charging block, did you? You didn't fight the desire to put in a junky computer in the box to give back to that school and keep that little girl's computer, did you? You didn't fight the desire at all. No, you threw Most High in there to make you feel better about it. Yep. You're a beggar. You're a thief. You're a drunk. You're all of the things that do not inherit the kingdom of God, sir. All of the things. 3 of them for sure. A thief, a drunkard, and a beggar. And you're a man that produces children and don't take care of them whatsoever. Whatsoever. I apologize. My daughter doesn't say anything about his daughter. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll quit that. My baby girl's worried that she could be watching is all. So I won't speak for her. Huh. That's the all of the why don't you come? Hold on, man. Hold on. I see the jab you're taking there about the unbiased, because you know what we've done over here. We've busted you being biased. We've busted you calling grown men gay, homosexual, dick suckers, wanting to fuck other men. Why don't you address that, bitch? How about that? Pussy. You're a bitch. Fast. Yeah, it is. It has to be. It has to be. You know, man, as much as I've been following this guy, and as much as I want to go in on him to ends of tarnation, I can't, because I have to stay within the laws of facts. I have to stay within the laws of truth. And I have to stay just within those laws. Because you know what, man? I really want to sink him. I do, man. He's not cool. He's not doing the right thing on here. He's going to whatever extreme he possibly can to lie to people, to get what from them? Money. That's it. Scheme team out here doing the same fucking thing. No one is at fault for your life being in the shits, bro. No one. Honest to God, nope, not one person is at fault for you not going out working and building your own life first. Because you can't come on the internet talking about you give good news. We just debunked that. You give fake news. Your news is fake. It's not worthy. You don't even know who the players are in the news that you're giving. It's blasphemy to the news that you're giving, because you didn't do just a little bit of research. Not a bit. And that is why you're the YouTube bozo, bro. You're the biggest clown on this motherfucking platform right now. The man that says, I got 65,000 subs, 20 likes, y'all. And then you want to try to kick people because we're smaller than you? Well, guess what? I'm just getting started, Jack. But I've got it more figured out than you do. I'll tell you that much. I've got it more figured out than you do. I'm more down home on here than you are. I don't have to lie to people. I don't have to come on here and act like I'm somebody that I'm not. I don't have to do none of that. Because I don't wear a mask. You do. And you've created such havoc within your fucking atmosphere, dude. You have to constantly come on here with more havoc. And that's the only way your channel's going to thrive. Because the thriving's gone. I don't know what anybody else sees, but this dude is gone.
Think about it like this. And I don't want to stay on this subject because I want to get back to what we actually the show is supposed to be about. But I want to say this because I want you to understand this.
Man. Every one of you.
Why is it so important to break up the black family?
My story concerning
more than any other family on the planet.
Story, let that be me. Because I'm not giving anybody any more fucking bad fucking advice. Nah. I'm not giving anybody no crash test dummy fucking.
Are they searching for somebody?
Nope. I'm going to give you the real raw truth. And I hope that it can help. Salute, Miss.
Why is it so important to break up the black family?
That's a rider. She's a rider, man.
Just think about that part. Name another race of women on the planet that say that they don't need a man. Name one. Name another race of men on the planet that get put in jail so often for the smallest crimes but the longest times.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Child support didn't exist until black men and black women stopped living together.
You're a liar. You know, let me tell you something, sir. There's a study I looked up, and if y'all need me to, I'll show it to you. I'll find it. I'm not gonna be able to find it tonight, but I'll find it and bring it to you if you need me to. That I looked up and I ran across the other part of it, and the other part of it told me, and I remembered this for some reason, it stuck in my head, that white men are more affected by child support than black men. That's the truth. Now, it's not because of anything about families or anything like that. I think it's got more to deal with than because there's more white men on child support. You dig? I think that's just really what it all boils down to. There's nothing behind it. You know what I mean? But that's the truth. That there's more percentage of white men paying way more out than black folk. Now, I don't know why that is. I think it's because there's just more white men on it, probably. But you got to think, man, it's not a race thing, this child support thing. That was not created for a racial issue at all, Jack. Like, dude, it's created for men like you that don't pay child support, man. They enforce it. Is it used wrong? Is it used to as an attack mechanism? Fuck yeah. You best believe it is.
When a black man, when a black woman needs help with raising a child, the government gives her money. When a black man doesn't have money to help raise the child, they put him in jail.
No, they don't.
Like, it's obvious.
It's true. I mean, you go to jail. It's not just black men, though. I'm sorry. It's not. I got put in jail every time I went to child support court. If I missed one payment, boom, in jail.
Most people have herpes and cold sores. That's a fact.
Most people what?
But did you know that there's a thing that you can get that could actually remove it from your body in a way that they could synthesize it? That's why we don't know about it. You don't have to live with herpes forever. You didn't know that, did you?
Was that a commercial?
It's actually obvious.
Did he just give us a herpes commercial? Cut that shit. That's a herpes commercial. What the fuck? Whoa, what did I miss this morning? Holy moly. Oh my
That's
Lord.
why we don't know about it. You don't have to live with herpes forever.
Holy shit, that's a soundbite for hey, Liberty, soundbite. You don't have to live with herpes forever. There's a plant. Holy shit, yo, my Lord Almighty. Oh my God. Oh fuck. What the fuck did I miss this morning? Oh, how did I not catch this? I can't. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Look at that face, boy. Only a mother could love. Holy shit, man. I can't, man. Oh my God. Fuck shit, man. That was a heck of a commercial break. Man, I'm gonna fucking die over here. Shut up. Because she didn't have herpes, idiot. That's why she won it. Because it was slander that she didn't have herpes.
Right?
I don't even know. You hear that? That's why she did win that case, you dumb fuck. Is because it was slander and Cardi B doesn't have herpes. You are a fucking flippin' idiot. She didn't win a case of slander because it was true that she was saying something truthful. She won the case of slander because she was lying. I can't make this shit up, man.
You know that, right?
I can't make this up, man. That's funny, dude, because the case of slander and she proved she didn't have herpes. That's called slander. We definitely don't want you on any court cases, Jack. Definitely. Please say no. NBA YoungBoy, Usher. Yeah, they got heat, the hostel. And now he didn't even know what the fucking slander case. He said that that's why she won because she did have herpes. Well, you're a dummy, dude. You're just a dummy. Frost doesn't have to suffer in silence ever again. Absolutely. He didn't even touch on that subject, did he? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear about it. Yeah, we know where you got the content from. My son, I'm sorry to tell you, buddy, but you must be stupid too. Not anything disrespectful, but come on, bro. You can't honestly think this was a setup.
You gotta be kidding. No, listen. I ain't the sharpest knife.
Yeah.
This has to be the dumbest shit ever. There's no way. There's no way that Young Thug comes in.
There is a way.
This man got to be working. I don't know who he is. I don't know nothing. But this nigga literally walking the police, walking him all the way. People did it for the police face. There's no fucking way that you thought that made sense. This nigga had to. This got to be a sense. There's no way this man is working with the police.
We got to stop this right here for a minute because my son, this is the reason why we have people like Jack Frost. You got to stop, my son. That's not cool. To sit there and say that somebody set this man up to do that. If you get up in the courtroom, people are going to fucking look. Definitely the police. I don't care who you are. If you get up in the courtroom when everyone else is sitting down, the police are going to make a beeline to you. It's just facts, my son. But you're the one that kind of created this from this guy because you didn't know who was in the courtroom.
That man, logically, courtroom, he's just facing federal legal charges life. He's just gonna walk in the courtroom, watching every security guard in the room, follow him, and get him at the point.
It's not hard to do.
That's tough enough. I'm praying for you. This is tough enough. Niggas snitching, niggas cooperating, niggas telling the judge, and you got niggas trying to snitch.
No, they're not. Oh, dude, they try to get this off. It's the third time. Third time.
There's no shit.
You're absolutely right. But if a man's getting life in prison, I think I would do it. If I thought I could do it. But Jack, you said that there's no way anyone could have done this before you. No one's broke it down like this for you. No one, Jack. But then you play this man's content that's already pre-made. So therefore, you know someone that has done it before you, huh, Jack? All in the same fucking goddamn video. They lose, brother. Remember, Jack said, "Put it in the chat if you think I'm not the first. Put it in the chat." Well, you just gave us this content was talked about.
No way.
Jack.
There's no way that
Eddie Nash already talked about it.
This man got to be one of those. I don't know who he is. I don't know nothing. But this nigga literally walking. The police walked him all the way. He walked in the police state.
You know what's sad in the whole situation? Young Thug is the only man that's going to get out of this without having bad eyes looked on him, because he's the only person that can say, I didn't know what was going on. But the other two definitely did.
You thought that made sense. This nigga had to do that. No way. This man is working with the police. No way. That man logically thought he was going to courtroom. Niggas that face federal legal charges life. He just going to walk.
My son, they obviously thought they could do it because they tried, and this wasn't the first time. Just a little bit of research can find this out, guys. Just a little. I mean, like, just a little.
Watching every security guard in the room, followed him, and met him at the point that he put his hand in.
You know what this is, man? I think it's the internet just having to touch on subjects the opposite of what's really going on just to get some views. I think that's what it is, man. Like,
it's fucking tough, man. I'm praying for the niggas fishing,
you
niggas
know, I'm with the man that's telling the
judge,
truth.
and you got
This
niggas
guy's been in the courtroom before.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows
It's
that this happens, bro.
There's no shit.
You're right. It's very dumb, but they did.
I'm like, I'll take the blame, bro. I ain't gotta go down to it, bro. I'm trying to learn that is next time
Let's pause on the fact that Jack thought he was the first person to talk about it like that when he just played a video of a man talking about it like that. Remember that, Jack? You ain't bringing nothing. The shit you talk about, you ain't even in tune with. You're not even in tune with. That's the first time you watched it.
Yeah, I'm take the blame, bro. I ain't gotta go down to it, bro. I'm trying to learn that is next time I just started drugs to the real. My dear,
Did he just say he gonna call a nigga? Hold on.
Yeah, if I did, I'll take the blame, bro. I ain't gotta go down to it, bro. I'm trying to learn that is next time I just started drugs to the real. My dear,
Riding Jack's ass, boy. Riding his ass, boy. Get it, Jack.
Nobody's.
You didn't even know who the people are in the courtroom, Jack. Get off the dick, sir. You didn't even know who was in the courtroom.
Whatever it is that I have, I was giving you on top. And he looked at dude.
Oh my lord.
Right in their face. Wow, nigga.
Remember, Jack thinks the guy with the dope is the guy with the life sentence.
How?
No, that's not the case, Jack. It's the guy with the peroxide hair that you don't know who is. Dummy.
The reason why
That's what you get for not doing research, bitch. For the 100th fucking time. You guys at the BBN, I don't know how to tell y'all, but y'all just believe anything, don't you? Why didn't you tell Jack who that guy was? I can't understand why nobody in that chat this morning told Jack, hey, that's Thug's co-defendant. They tried to run a play, bro, and it didn't fucking work, dude.
obvious aspect of the whole setup. Look, last one person. Last one person. Watch this guy not going to go. He's the closest security. He's the closest court.
They all have jobs, Jack.
Why does the closest court officer not go? The closest court officer.
Look, it was clearly fucking stupid, right? It was clearly not planned out, clearly fucking stupid. We can all agree to that, but it's nothing out of the ordinary.
One more thing I'm going to point out.
Nothing.
The closest court officer, why does he not go?
Like,
I've done security before.
yeah, what happened to Verizon fixing everything? I don't know.
I've done security before.
I don't know if Fios is supposed to do it, Verizon, people in the community.
Even if he's not his assignment to walk, when Duke stands up, he has to stand up. Why does he not move? How does he something else?
And the next time you steal Rap House TV's content, at least know what the fuck you were talking about, Jack. Like, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You think that Thug was moved there to look at the jury, when in fact, they haven't even stopped picking jury, stupid. They're still picking jury. The case hasn't even begun yet, Jack. Like, this is why you should shut the fuck up. Seriously. Because now you're talking on open cases that aren't tried. And you're bringing this type of content? Yeah, shout out to Verizon. Shout out to Fios. Shout out to motherfucking the community. Shout out to the consortium group. Shout out to the people. Salute. Not a real shout out. Y'all didn't come through. But shout out to the BBN for allowing this man to continue to babble.
I'm done.
You know what else is cool too? When I start to get monetized next month, I get to talk to YouTube.
Yeah, he probably just couldn't open the door.
You know
that's
what
not
I mean?
how it works. You understand?
Like,
That door's not open, homie. That door's locked.
With me
that door usually
I get to
unlocked
talk
on the other side. That door's locked
to YouTube.
So that's 9 times out of 10 what happened. You just couldn't get in.
Oh, I'm gonna type some beauties. Let me tell you, sir. My shit's dead.
That's why it don't make sense.
Tell us what you know about the place, then. Security has to go up there and open the door. He don't fucking know that. There's no possible way he can know that.
I don't know what the door for.
Why do you think the cops beeline towards him, bro? You
Tell me how that
cannot get up in court, in any courtroom, and to think the police ain't got their eyes on you.
And I'm talking about
This is just normal.
you needing I chose this. With another person that you use, if somebody comes to the post, you're gonna tell the guy from all the way the other side of the wall, or did you need an ambulance?
Translation. You're still gonna ride this out, huh?
I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, they didn't tell you anything, did they? Did he? He didn't tell them anything. This chat room literally let him go on and feed fake fucking news. Fake news, man. Yeah, your YouTube channel's all bad now. Your channel's bad news, bro.
I just don't think that show me how I'm wrong.
I just did. I just did it. That's literally what I just did. Thank you, Jack. I did it.
I want to move on to this. I want to talk about the great box situation. I want to stay on this topic.
How can you stay on this topic any longer? You don't know anything about it. I'm gonna do it for as long as I can. I'm dying over here. You know, I got this blood disease. I'm dying. Yeah, right. You know, nothing wrong with you. Remember back then when he showed everybody the paperwork that just had the word surgery on it? That was it? That's all he showed you?
I'm not gonna go to the courtroom and say somebody else did what I said.
You just said something that you didn't even know was true and it was false.
I don't really want to go
You
down
didn't even know who the people were in the video, dude. You didn't even know who the people were.
I don't think it's safe to go around.
Why would I ever jock news from you? Tell me. When the news you give is bogus. It's bogus news. A broken furnace is fucking with his sickles. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Didn't have 3 pennies in his account.
I would need so much.
We gotta start get on something
so
better.
much security in order for me to really by yourself. So I don't know who I might be. Y'all could ask for people to come out and help. Because my snitch on him might come out. It is, you know, they wouldn't know. He does go in jail. Not going to jail. Going to jail. You know how bad you or how much time you have to start. But remember, if I going to jail, I'm not going to get out. I don't know what I want to say. Once again, I want y'all to hear what this is why I keep on saying. What the cruise project? Yeah, I don't have no choice. I think I had to have like yesterday. My landlord decided I don't know. So I had to have like yesterday. So I'm not turning on no oven. I'm not turning on no stove. I'm not turning on nothing else. So from now on, when they turn my heat off, I'm just gonna have one go. Unless I don't know. I'm not willing. But nah, and it's the only thing I really
Can you believe this shit? Good old journalism. Talking about sleeping in his underwear. Just a journalist telling me to do.
I haven't to sleep in the shirt, but now I got to sleep in the shirt. And a sweater with some socks on. Oh, also, that's why a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all.
Your feet stink, sir. Not a lot of us. Your feet.
All night. You got socks.
Here he tells you his bathings.
I don't even like wearing socks.
Oh, this is where the chat does what the chat does right around now.
Socks on 24/7. Always sweat. Jump in the shower. You think that works for them? If you jump in the shower, you actually wash your feet. No, it don't work. All right. Some of y'all don't even wash my legs. I don't even know how to do that.
Wow.
I get in the shower, my legs I wash first. Then I wash the rest of my body. Then I wash my
He
legs.
says that we try to get into his personal life like this, but
This is
listen
a
to what he's
fact.
saying.
Look, listen. I'm not gonna tell you about whole washing up protocol.
Yeah, you do. You just did.
First thing, I wash the rest of my body.
I'm not gonna give him a whole protocol, and then you just do it.
I don't know what the rest of my body is. Right now.
Insanity.
I don't use regular person.
That's why your feet stink. What? For your body?
I might buy on my clothes.
What?
Because that deodorant, a lot of that toxic.
Oh my God.
So I put deodorant on my clothes.
Kidding, Penny. Yeah, you just need to be quiet, Jack, because you're telling us more than what we need to know, and it's nasty.
I don't know what anybody else is doing. And I've been doing that stuff like a kid. I've been on and off. I don't know what anybody else is doing.
Wow.
Deodorant has
You know, wash right. Did someone forget
everybody that don't know,
to tell you how to wash right?
deodorant actually does it. It's just your face. It's wash up. So you're not supposed to put deodorant on in the morning. You know that, right? Deodorant actually takes 24 hours to actually start working. So it doesn't clock the pores in your arm.
That's antiperspirant.
So it just doesn't
Deodorant
allow the toxins in your body.
is a different thing.
So that's basically what this is. The toxins in your body.
So you know about that alcohol leaving, huh? Yeah, you just did. You just did a whole discussion, and you look bad. Way to look good there, Jack. Way to be a home run hitter.
That's why sometimes people like smell bad. Smell bad.
No, when you smell bad, you smell bad. You must get told that a lot.
Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm
actually you smell bad a lot.
I started the show early. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm gonna play this one more time at home. So I just want to remind you, I just want to play this.
You get on his dick a lot there. I mean, you know.
I promise you. All this out here, you know it's not. You don't gotta.
Gay!
Whatever's going on out here, I'm trying to be free. I'm not trying to get into nothing with none of you weirdos. If we get into
Gay!
none of you weirdos. And believe me when I tell you, I got a ton of people trying to follow me every 5 minutes. Then I got some other assholes that think I should give it to them. No, they don't. Sheesh. Bananas. Hold on himself, and then offered to line some other dudes up in less than 60 seconds. Listen, tell me what a line. So now you gotta go do some time. Because he's not gonna do no time. You are not committing no crimes, please don't. We don't want you to go to jail. Is that simple enough? God first. Shout out to the Most High. Just because.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's get him, y'all. Look at the chat go, boy. What? They on your ass, man. He needs some penis, don't
You
he?
shouldn't either. That nigga ain't got no life. Why you beating with a nigga that don't got no life?
I got a life.
No life. Niggas that got life, they not beating with niggas. I promise you, they going to do their life.
Yeah, what are they doing in their life?
I'm not gonna beef with, I don't want to beef with nobody. If you don't have a life, I absolutely don't want to beef with you. You don't got nothing to lose. I got something to lose. Niggas is always trying to get people that got something to lose involved in bullshit beefs with niggas that don't got nothing to lose.
We got nothing to lose. Jack, you're right. Absolutely right, right?
I'll say that again. People that are always trying to get into a beef with somebody that does have something to lose. Copy? Why would you want to beef with somebody who's just jealous of your success or jealous of whatever the hell is going on? Why would you beef with this person?
I don't know, Jack. Quit projecting is what I can tell you. I just knocked everything over on his desk.
I don't care what you call me. I'm not trying to beef with none of them dudes. Them dudes is going to get themselves killed or they're going to get themselves put in jail. I don't want to beef with none of you niggas. I don't want to call the police on none of you niggas. I don't want to fight none of you niggas. You don't got nothing to lose.
Ha! Gay!
That's the real reason why it's dangerous to live in the hood. Not for nothing. That's the real reason. There's too many people that don't have anything to lose, and there's too many other people that want to watch the drama. They're gonna try to trick you and get involved with the nigga that don't got nothing to lose. No, nigga. What up, Mike? Trying to get me to get into some business with some weirdo ass nigga that don't got nothing to lose. No, nigga. You don't got nothing to lose. If he die tomorrow, ain't nobody gonna care 2 weeks after he's gone.
Ha! Gay!
Fucking gay. Jack's coming out, y'all.
Ain't nobody gonna care. He ain't got nothing to lose. Nobody gonna remember his name but 5 or 6 people. What the fuck do I want to beef with this idiot? He's trying to die.
You already know, Pimp. Hey, I done got out what I need to get out on him on the serious tip. Let's have some fun now, right? Like there has to be some kind of fun in this because the truth is so sad. You know, the truth of the matter is very sad, man. Their worst days are probably no better than some of my better days, right? But here they are up here crying like a fucking river.
I'm gonna tell you real quick.
For no reason. Help these men.
I learned
acting like
from Back to the Future.
Up here.
Remember the movie Back to the Future?
But I'm gonna stay positive with what I got going wrong in my life, and I'm gonna keep coming on here and being the me I am.
If you watch that movie again. Marty was always on point.
Marty, you think life's a movie?
If anybody else got sent back into that past, they might have got effed up and never made it back. Marty was always on point. You want to know the one time that you could take Marty off at his pivot? You called him a chicken.
You're a chicken.
Watch the movie again.
You're a chicken.
I'm talking about the first Back to the Future. It basically stands like this in all of the Back to the Future. Nothing. Watch the first Back to the Future, which I think they need to remake and let me be Marty.
No.
Shit. They need to remake it. But listen and pay attention.
No.
Marty was always on point. Watch the movie again. If they send anybody else back into the past, everything is fucked up. Marty was always
because it's only his past, you dumb motherfucker. No one else can play his.
Watch it again. Niggas be always, you will have a nigga always on point. And if somebody call him a pussy, he get all the way out of himself. Next thing you know, that nigga in jail.
Nobody went in the past, bro, but Marty. No,
tell me where the lie at.
Right there.
Right there.
No, nigga, you not gonna trick me.
Gay!
You come up to kill me. If I kill you, it's gonna be a good reason. I'm gonna be able to fight that shit in court. At the very least. Because I don't want no problem. And I'm only doing what I gotta do to preserve my life. I wanna avoid you. All of you niggas out there that wanna kill me, I wanna avoid you.
You can't avoid what you're bringing, sir, to your own table. You bring the problems that you have, does he not? Tell me where the lie at. You know I'll walk it back. I'll tell you the truth if there's truth to be told, but Jack brings his
Just so we
problems
can be
onto
clear,
his God
I want to avoid y'all.
self, y'all.
I'm in no way looking for
This
any
is
of y'all
just
don't
facts,
got nothing
man.
to lose, niggas. For me to
Dude
be
doesn't
with.
do
You don't got nothing
nothing
to lose. You
but
happy
cause
to
the
die.
problems that
You happy to
fall
lose.
over him.
You don't got nothing to lose.
He's projecting again, Liberty. Get the P-U-S-S-Y. Pussy.
Niggas don't got nothing to lose.
Pussy.
That's what makes the hood dangerous. You live amongst a whole bunch of people who they don't have nothing to lose.
Damn.
You understand? You live amongst a whole bunch of people that the minute you start getting ready to get out of the hood, they want to do everything they can to prevent you from leaving the hood because they don't
I
believe
don't
that.
know what the fuck you talking about. I live right back where I was born and raised. Not where I was born, but raised. Love my hood. I most certainly do. It's been good to me. And well, it hasn't been good to me, but hasn't done anything bad to me either. Just like people like you that just don't belong, bro. Like you cause enough problems for yourself that they just want to see you out of there. Like get gone, bro.
Statement. The minute that you have something, the jealousy and the envy kick in.
What'd you get? I mean, hold on. I started getting jealous when you got your couch. Is that what it is? Because that's all I've seen you get. You fucking damn near barred up a window just to make sure that you had foam up like me, like something like me. You put Post-it notes up that were white when you put them up, but they're obviously like a puke colored green now. Like, dog, what are you doing? What are you breathing in? What are you smoking?
It's that oven.
Ooh, that's ugly, bro. That's ugly, bro. If he's inhaling that, he's sure to die.
And smoking.
Exactly. My man, light. And what the, I'm not telling no lies, homie. Marty was on point the whole movie, except for when you call him a chicken. Marty is one of the best problem solvers in movie history that wasn't a genius.
And how about this? Quit hip hop and go to movies, bitch. Because you don't play very good in hip hop. I'm going to tell you that now. You're not the man that we need in hip hop. I'm going to fucking be rest assured of that.
Go watch that movie again. He solved problem after problem after problem. And he was not a genius.
Star Wars, bro.
He didn't have high level intellect or nothing. And he had to do a lot of that shit on the fly. And the only way to take him off of his pivot was to call him a chicken, call him a pussy. That was it.
Marty, yeah, he's got an accent.
Tell me what the lie had.
Everything, bro.
That's what I learned from freaking that movie.
He learns things from motherfucking Back to the Future.
He just comes up with random shit.
You learn shit from Back to the Future about life? What?
Groundbreaking news.
Hold on, let me show you something.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for niggas that be out here talking all that mess in the street and they gotta go to jail. I don't really feel bad for none of you. I just want to be clear. Any of you out here talking crazy all the time, trying to instigate
you
shit,
went to jail for your
always
case.
want to go at niggas all the time over nothing. I don't feel bad about none of you.
What was that case
niggas go to jail.
code,
I don't feel bad
man?
about nothing when anything happens to you because that's what you wanted. You understand? That's what you wanted. If you wanted different, you would have had different energy projected out into the universe.
Ooh, you're projecting right now, dude.
Look at what this nigga page say. This is the nigga that just was in there telling everything he knows. So I could still live in New York. That wouldn't be an issue. Because a lot of the dudes that have already came home, they don't even know who's snitching. Nah, no, I read that again. So I mean, I've read that again. So nah, I guess no. You're right. I was wrong. I was incorrect. Shout out to Light. I was incorrect. You're right about that. But you don't say lie down, really. That's actually the incorrect way to say it.
No,
That's
it's
the point
not.
I was trying to point. You don't say lie down. You say lay down.
No.
Get it? You don't say lie down. Lie down is incorrect.
That's a lie.
That's
just some new shit that they just started allowing to happen over like the last probably 5-10 years or so shit. But lie down is incorrect grammar.
Bro,
it's a grammar issue. That's what I should have specified.
No, it's not a grammar issue. You just don't like the word lie.
But now we say lie.
Liar.
So
that's what it is. You lie like a rug. You know how a rug lies down?
No, what? Okay.
You
know what?
lie
You're right. I don't
like
really feel
a rug,
I don't feel like being on this mountain. You're just right. Maybe, like I said before, this is vernacular that has been changed. Before, it used to not be acceptable. Like, remember, ain't wasn't a word? Before, it used to not be acceptable.
It's always been in the grammar. It's always been in the Webster's. 2 testicles in his mouth, or fat.
Also, if you would like to promote on the BBN network.
Yeah, let's see that picture you took, Frost. When was this? That's not near anything.
If you would like to promote on the BBN network.
He's not gaining 2,000 subs a month. Not happening. He's lying.
Once again, if you would like to promote on the BBN network. Yeah, I don't really care about
the numbers on him.
We
have looked him up. He's not pulling 3 million views in a month. We looked him up, y'all.
Grammar. Incorrect grammar. That's what I'm trying to say. You used to have to say lay down.
He barely gets more views than we do. Put it that way. How can that equal up to 2 million, 3 million? Get real, son. That's an old picture. Your analytics are definitely not near that.
Remember when ain't wasn't a word? Anybody else remember when ain't wasn't a word? You say ain't and they be like, that's not a word. Anybody else remember that? Ain't used to not be a word.
So now lie hasn't. Huh.
Fucking dope.
Fucking strike a lighter.
Like dope, but dope like Homer Simpson. That's a word.
The being on.
That shit.
No, don't do that. You'll blow up everybody in the house.
So yeah, anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Yeah, because
we didn't talk about straight drop yet. All right, let's talk about straight drop then. So straight drop won his judge removal.
Sub-Zero.
They took away his phone, and he's upset about them taking away his phone privileges. They took away his phone privileges, just so we can be clear, without actually going and having a court proceeding. And that's what they're upset over.
You can do that.
There was no court proceeding.
There's a court proceeding inside the jail.
Phone privileges being revoked. Now, generally speaking, you have to have a court proceeding that precedes somebody's privileges being revoked.
Yeah,
but what I think happened in this particular case is he got a warning previously. Remember when he dropped the rap over the phone? I think they gave him a warning.
No, you can drop a rap.
He probably did something that allowed for that warning to now be an active thing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I believe happened.
Now he thinks that dropping the rap is against the wall.
That's what I believe happened. I believe that now he's done something that they're going to say, okay, remember the last warning we gave you? That was it, homeboys. Now all of the warnings is up. So that's what I think happened in his particular case.
Lord Almighty.
Yes, you couldn't say lie. It was a curse. You couldn't say somebody was lying. You had to say they was fibbing or telling a story. But we're not going that light. Shout out to Light. I appreciate you being in here, my brother. I hope I didn't upset you. I am going to concede that now that is the appropriate way to speak. So I am going to concede that this is not something that I'm going to argue
upset
over. That I feel
like, did it upset you, Jack? Did it make you angry?
Correct. In the current vernacular, in the current way that we use the English language, you are 100% correct. Cool. Is that okay? I mean, this is not
a lot of times.
I really don't care about
ADHD. I know that's a fact, and I'm not saying there's nothing. You know, people get ADHD, and we understand that it's a mental health issue, and anybody in the world can have it. But not everybody in the world has to act like Jack. You feel me? And they don't. They don't. It's not everybody else in the world. It's a Jack thing. Jack's got more than just ADHD, I believe. I think he's working with what's that shit where he's schizophrenic, bipolar, schizophrenia. I think that's what he's suffering from, because that's like the top. And then if you think of everything else that he could be suffering from, it just falls underneath being a full-blown schizophrenia, man. Like when he does that turn right there, he's lying. He can't look himself in the fucking face.
Like, I really don't care about this, so I don't want to go back and forth.
Thank you.
And as you can see, I literally put it up on the screen and I've left it there. So obviously I can't have but so much of a problem.
Thank you.
I'm gonna end this poll. I'm gonna end the show. If you enjoyed any of the show, you can always pull up to the chat app, the super chat app, or PayPal. I don't have my cash app up there this morning.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for telling me that you do that for me. I just hope you do it, Jack.
I could definitely see it.
He's schizophrenic, dude.
Nah, let me not
Shoot,
say
brother.
that.
Yeah, but you know, people be super sensitive over
Go ahead,
everything I
bro.
say. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, I have people
We
that come
know
in
he's
here that they're
schizophrenic, dude.
looking
He
for
talks
any old
about
thing that I
lots of
say.
different things all at once. He fucking just like, dude, it's all the time. Blabble to this, back to that, over here, way back over there. And then when someone comes in and tries to touch on one of them subjects that ain't the main topic, he'll blast off on people, dude. That's just what he does. It is paranoid. Yeah. Bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenia. Most definitely. I think narcissistic falls underneath the whole schizophrenia thing. Yeah. I think when you're thinking of, I think we did this a little bit over here, but we didn't touch on it a whole lot where we looked all these things up. I think it does all fall under the fact that it's a schizophrenia, it's a bipolar. Like there was a one term, I can't remember what it was, but I think it was bipolar schizophrenia where everything under the sun falls under. Yep. It is brought on a lot by media, they say.
You
It
know what's
does.
crazy?
Say social media is a bad thing for people like this.
I don't want to say too much, but remember how I told you I had a relative that was living in that apartment before I got it?
Yeah.
He had that.
He had the schizophrenia thing.
Yeah, and would stay
Okay.
in the apartment all day on, medication. That's what people do to block out the
Not come
voices.
in contact with folks. If they know they got the issue, then they can control it a little bit, maybe.
And that's the one that
Was that what he was
lives that
doing?
lives
Your
that lives
people?
in another apartment out in the same in the same.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that have it, man, but there's only one way to treat it, man, and that's medication.
And that's why he probably stays in the house all day.
Yeah, I mean, if you know that's something that triggers or something like that, I think that they try to stay out of in touch with that if you can control it. I think there's a lot more people than we know that suffer from it. Absolutely. But see, Jack's got this
Yeah,
whole
but
ego.
that doesn't. I feel I might be wrong, but I feel like that doesn't differentiate your intentions.
Right.
He knows what he be doing.
Yeah, Jack knows because he's got this ego about himself that we all know this dude needs to be on medicine, man. It's clear. But he's got an ego about himself that will never let him walk inside of a clinic or a doctor and say, "Hey, man, I may need some help. I may need somebody to talk to,
And,
nonetheless, if anything."
and who knows, that might attract a whole different audience.
Dude. The thing is this, man. If Jack, I don't know if Jack's went past that time to where he could just like change his whole aspect on YouTube and his life and all this, where it would help him. But it could help a little if he would just be a human. You know, be a human. Man. Like you're doing all this for no reason, bro. Nobody cares. Look at the escapades you just put on this morning, and you didn't even know what you were talking about, dude. Like you were so far off from knowing the truth of what's happening in the courtroom that you just went on babbling.
I swear, our last conversation was, well, if you don't want to pay her, I'll pay her because I have nowhere to go. And then I started going off. I started saying, like, yo, bro, how you gonna tell me what to do with my apartment? He said, listen, I don't want to argue. I'm a head to bed. Hung up.
Yeah, he had intentions of staying there, brother. He didn't
I
even
said, oh, okay, this is
once
what
he
we
seen
doing.
that you weren't over there a lot, probably, you know, he probably had intentions. And I get it. The dude was
I,
homeless.
I wasn't
But
even
you can't
going over
come on
there.
here bitching about your fucking apartment when you've been living like that for a year now, bro. Like, you can't come on there and hope for sympathy after a year of it. Brought out by being in the closet. Excellent comment, man. I think Jack is gay at some level. I don't know the level. I don't know if the man's ever even had contact with another man.
He definitely likes
Much
kids.
projecting as he gives,
He likes kids.
I think he would do that too. I think both of these dudes are definite R word sketchy and definitely CM sketchy. You know what I mean? Definitely child sketchy. So I don't know if I would trust either one of them in a room with anybody else, but in with kids, no way, Jose. Wouldn't want that to happen. We'll hear what Jack has to say in closing, you know.
All of a sudden, oh, I can't believe Jack said that. And then so then now they go get angry. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to deal with that also.
Don't understand. What
if you enjoy any aspect of the show, you can always pull up the Cash App, the Super Chat, the PayPal, or you can just hit the like button. Like button's free. Apparently, people don't even like giving me free shit. Like button's free. Shout out to the 27 people that hit the like button. I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. We're gonna get out of here. I'm just hungry. Is there anything else that you guys want to discuss? I'm gonna send y'all to a commercial break real quick. If there's anything else that y'all want to discuss, when we come back, I'll run through it real quick, and then I'll mention the straight drop thing one more time. And then anybody else have anything y'all want to say real quick? Sure. All right. So on the way out, I just want to say this before I leave the show. I am not a person that wants us, or anyone else to go to prison because I don't want people to commit crime. Please start being a little bit more mindful in your normal life. I understand what the government is doing. I understand how we have a lack of resources in our community. I understand how we have Satan in our community at a very, very high degree, especially now. For us people, not just black people indigenous to America, but just us people all around the world, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're black, Caucasian, no matter what you are, understand Jesus is the only way. Right? So we have to start worshiping Yahweh Shah. We got to start paying attention or worshiping God through our Shah. We have to start paying attention to the way in which we carry ourselves. And even though we are fighting these everyday battles that we're trying to feed our families,
you weren't religious,
that we're
Jack.
trying to keep a roof over our head, that we're trying to do all of these things.
You just used Jesus.
That's definitely difficult because of the battles that we have to face because of our government, just because of just whatever secular ambitions you might have. Please focus on this and understand this.
It's definitely growing.
It is important to not just be a good person, but it's also important to do good things.
Right?
It's important to not do evil things. You are not God. You cannot be anybody's phone. You can only be somebody's Satan, somebody's evil. You can only work Satan's ability. Stop having idle hands. Find something to do with your life so you can get to your purpose. As long as you're not living inside of your purpose, 9 times out of 10, you're doing things that Satan wants you to do.
We're still waiting for.
You're doing things that Lucifer wants you to do.
Living inside.
You're not living inside of your purpose. The only way for us to be able to be doing what we're supposed to be doing in God's name is for us to be in search of our purpose, even if you have not found it.
Where's the in search 2 weeks ago?
Your purpose. Your purpose is not to go necessarily have a 9 to 5. Your purpose is
4 weeks ago. That's
some
a
of
month.
our purposes are
happening.
Have kids.
We believe you're lying.
Some of our purposes are to preach.
You're lying.
To get into communication. Some of our purposes in
you
the
went
world
to the club
is
by yourself.
Have the ability to employ others.
And then you said you were
Everybody has
with
a
Jay-Z and all this shit. You went to the club by yourself.
Don't be jealous
then
of
you
somebody else.
did it again.
Pay attention to what your
actions
said
that that was an event.
Your God given gifts are. Work on those.
And then you got his camera on females.
Yeah. Because God gave us
all over
purpose,
women.
So God gave us all gifts. Every single human being. Copy? Every single person, every single human being has a purpose. Get inside of your purpose. That's important for multiple different reasons. Right? Get inside of your purpose. Find out what your purpose is. Not what somebody else's purpose is. Don't be mindful of who your friends are. Because your friends can
either get that app okay, Just?
Or your friends can bring you victory. I'm gonna say your friends can either bring
it's
you
loaded,
defeat,
bro. I loaded my score down. I update it all the time.
Be mindful of the people that you talk to. Be mindful about how you talk to yourself, and be mindful about the things that you allow to affect you. Because remember, all Satan wants to do is take you off of your square. That's all he needs to do. I'm gonna explain to y'all why when I go to the store, it's not that I go to the store necessarily to only deal with the black cashiers. When I have a bad experience, okay, so there's a black cashier at the store right now, right? I don't know if she's there today. She's there out there. And whenever I go to her, my card never works. Just when I go,
ain't he an Hebrew Israelite?
My card never works. I gotta stay in there for 20 minutes while I
Jesus.
look like I don't have no money in my
This guy's lost.
So I'll tell you what I did yesterday.
He doesn't.
I have money in my card.
I don't think it's.
But when I went to go purchase, I still needed like 3 or 4 more cents. So I didn't transfer it over. I needed 3 more cents.
Something, but it can't be religion, man. If he's doing that,
you know what I did? I put the fucking goods back, and I bought just the one thing. You want to know why? Because if you're gonna do this to me every single day, I come in here and I come on your line, and you're gonna make me have to put my card in there 20 times. That damages your card. You know that, right?
3 cents.
She's gonna make me keep jamming my card in the things.
I'm not in the hood on the block buying something.
She's trying to make me uncomfortable and make me unhappy, so I can go out into the world and I can spread that. That's just saying. It's no one else.
Y'all.
So I put the thing back, right? And then after I put the thing back, I went to her boss and let her boss know, yeah, I was gonna buy this $4 item. This item comes with 4 and change. But now I'm not going to buy it because of 3 cents. want to know what the boss said? The boss was like, "This is insane.
You're a liar.
This don't make no
No,
sense."
she didn't. No, that
3
boss
cents?
didn't do that.
So
There's
I'm gonna
no way
lose
that a person
$4
that owns the store wouldn't make you pay
because of 3 cents.
Shut up, Jack. You're not at a fucking.
So what you gotta
No.
understand is when you got Satan around you,
No,
you're still gonna lose whether you know it or not.
one night of it
Because
at a time,
imagine
multiple
how
times a
many
day.
other
Yeah.
people put back an
And
item.
then
for 2 or
causing
3
trouble while there.
You know how much money that costs the store every day? She could be costing the store $100 every day, $200 every day,
Way to put it.
because she's
You're an
petty.
idiot.
Now this is a black chick. Y'all see me on this
Got all
program.
this
Tell you
chaos
black
in
women
your
don't
life.
like me. But at the same time, what do I do also?
That
I
growth
say that we need more
is
black women at work.
Yeah, we borrow
So
the
I'm telling you,
supermarkets. Yeah.
black women don't like me. But I'm
Yeah,
still
we're at
being
3
here being
cents, man.
supportive of black women.
Borrowing over here.
Saying that they need to be hired. Literally at the place where I
Yeah.
go fucking to the store.
Boy, boy.
This you see me do it. It's
Very
the thing I
entitled. That
actually
means
do.
entitlement, for sure.
Copy?
Over
This is a
3
thing that I actually do. They ended up giving me the item. I went to a different black seller, one that I absolutely love. I don't know if she likes me or not.
See
I don't
the
know if she got
chaos
beef
he's
with me. I
making?
don't know if she dislikes me. But I went to a different teller that I absolutely love.
Nobody fucking
Whether
believes
she
this
likes me
guy.
or she doesn't like me or not, she gives me great service and I appreciate her so
Never
much.
fucking.
I just went to her.
Does he?
The boss said it was okay because it don't make sense to give back $5 for 3 fucking cents.
No, they
But
didn't.
that's how Satan works.
There's no way, dude. They don't. If
You understand?
anything, they don't like his ass in there
When you
anyway.
have these demonic people around you, you don't even know what kind of evil they're doing that's affecting your life.
The fuck?
That lady is probably giving back, sending. That lady is probably losing the store more money than she get paid in a day.
Because she didn't charge you what you needed to be charged.
Because of pettiness
That don't
and
make
evil.
sense. That'd be
So shout out
losing
to her.
money, Jack. That'd
Yeah,
be losing
I
money.
could have just moved 3 cents to my account,
Start
but
losing
I'm not doing
money
that.
then.
It's 3 fucking cents.
Idiot.
I'm gonna put the item back.
Yeah, well,
Because you
you're
don't
gonna
want my
have to buy
service.
that one too.
You don't want my
You're gonna
money.
owe the 3 cents.
He's probably talking about key food.
So shout out to
Definitely
her.
an attention
With
seeker.
that being said, the boss didn't understand it either.
Look,
He was
man,
like, this shit don't make no
even if
sense.
the person says,
He
okay,
was
yeah,
like-
you'll buy the item, you're still gonna be owed 3 cents. And if you keep
I
doing
tried
that,
to
you're gonna be
have-
your whole money.
The motherfucker looking at the receipt.
He's an idiot.
The motherfucker looking at the receipt. Shout out to him. I fuck with him. The motherfucker looking at the receipt. And it don't make sense. Why would you throw away $4 and change over 3 cents? Think
Because
about
you
your
would
day like
still
that.
owe them
Now,
3 cents, even if you bought the fucking item,
24
you
hours
dumb
in a day
fuck.
is how many seconds?
So you're crying that you didn't get off for 3
How many
cents.
minutes?
That's your technical fucking outright.
This was
How
the
many minutes
perfect
is there in 24
opportunity
hours?
to
You
move
should have
in
been
that
forgiven
place,
for
start
3
off
cents.
fresh.
Just
You're a cheap bitch.
1,400 minutes, 1,440 minutes in 24 hours. If somebody takes 3 of your minutes, that don't mean it's the whole day.
You don't want people taking
Copy?
3 of your minutes.
Somebody take 3 of your minutes, you still got 1,437 more minutes in that day.
It doesn't make a good analogy, bro.
Let Satan have those 3 minutes.
Retarded way
And you
to
move
talk about
on and make sure the rest of your day. Now, this is a black lady that did this. She was a melanated,
Yeah.
darker than me. And if I was really a dick, I could
Yeah,
get
he
up here
won't
and
do
talk
it
about
for
it.
4
I mean, I
hours,
could
but he's
flame
bitching
her.
about 3 pennies. You hear that shit?
But we're not going to do
Shit
that.
original.
And just so we can be
Yeah.
clear, I could flame her on her looks. But we're not going to do
Like
that.
looks? Have you looked in the mirror?
Where was
We gotta
this
go over
energy
this
for the
again.
We're
guy?
not going to be that petty.
Where was this energy for the men
But
that
think
smacked
about
your
it.
phone?
She was
All
ready to
those
cost
men.
her boss
What they're about to
$4
do
over
is
3
smack the
cents.
shit out of your hand.
Some of your friends is like that. You get it? Some of those people, friends and family that you keep close to you, they're ready to cost you shit that you don't even know they costing you.
Nobody's riding
That you
that wave,
want,
bro.
that benefits you in your life.
You crying about
Because
that
of their own
motherfucking...
pettiness.
You
Because
crying
of their
about your
connection with
people?
Satan.
Is
Because of their
nobody's
connection
jacking
with the
that, bro.
devil.
Nobody's jacking go against your people.
You trying to tell me a person like that does good deeds?
Nobody's jacking
How?
that, bro.
How?
Nobody's jacking that, man. I see it.
So
Nobody's
shout out
jumping
to
on that
the
wave.
boss. Because not for nothing.
My
I
people.
don't even know his name. I gotta find his
9 times out of
Shout out to
10,
the
he's
boss.
talking about
Because he's
people.
looking at the receipt.
But for something like that, why not just go to the corner bodega, the store?
Yeah,
He's looking at this the receipt. No, this is the
this is a lie, man. I think
He's looking at the receipt like this don't make sense. Why would she void this?
Why not
And
just go
he's
to the corner
bugging
store?
out. This chick is costing me unnecessary money.
You're a liar.
Wow.
You know what he's probably thinking? How many other times has she done this? Not just to him,
Yeah, he's
but
the
to
king of
whoever.
flames, huh? Yeah, neither one of them can even fucking spell fucking flames.
Watch those people that's close to you. They're gonna smile in your face. You know how the song go. Backstabbers. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Grown Spoons. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Love the kids.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Jack. Fuck him.
Damn shame.
It's a damn shame, y'all. It's a damn shame. This man won't even take care of his kid, but has the nerve to get on here talking about he's the greatest courtroom reporter. This motherfucker didn't even know who was in the courtroom, y'all. Tell me who this guy is with the peroxide hair. The same guy that's been in the fucking video with Thug for the last 3 fucking weeks. His co-defendant. Fuck. He rides the fucking wave of other YouTubers, but he doesn't pay attention. He did not even go into the case at all. Like, dude, you didn't know that was his co-defendant that gave the nod to get the shit delivered to him. Like, that wasn't the whole play. That's what they do, bro. This happens in court all the time. As inmates or convicts know, that's one of the easiest places to get it. You just make it happen. That dude had a delivery to make. He made sure he got that delivery there, didn't he? Whether Young Thug knew about it or not, that's what his job was. And this is why you will forever be alone, Jack. Yep. That's why. That is fucking why, man. Because you get on here and you lie, for one. No one can believe a fucking word that comes out of your mouth, bro. Like, you come on here crying about your cold air. Who cares? That's something you have to take care of that the community on YouTube should not have to be worried about.
And the saloon.
Yeah.
The saloon is done.
It's over. That motherfucker ain't got no heat either. Nobody pulling up to drink in the cold. The fuck? Saloon ain't got no heat, pimp. That's a shame, ain't it, bro? It's a damn shame. He done let the saloon turn into a crack house. What the fuck, Jack? Nestor said, "What's good, Just?" He's laughing. It's funny, bro. It is, man. Why he had to come on here, not know anything about a fucking case at all, and say, "This is how it went. I know it. Is anybody talking like this?" And then you play my son's video of him talking like that. Yeah, there is people talking about like that, Jack, and you ain't the first. Matter of fact, he wasn't the first when he did the video like that. It was done last night. People were talking like that. It was a setup on Thug and all that shit. It's just what the internet does, man. They make up these wild fucking stories. It could be this, could be that.
He couldn't even get the Young Dolph case right.
Huh?
The Young Dolph case, he didn't even get right.
Nah, nobody got that Dolph case right, man. That Sean Barnett dude just went live on fucking Instagram the other day. I think it was the day before yesterday. He just went live and he told him, he said, "I ain't got no damn warrant out for me. The news is putting out that they're fucking looking for him and all kinds of shit, and he got a bracelet on. He's got a whole package on his ankle. They looking for me. They know where to find me. Shit. That's a little wild. I mean, that Young Thug case is a different animal. It is. That one's almost unable to be even reported on correctly. It's got so many twists and turns in it. That's why I'm glad the feds did pick it up. Maybe they might find out something for Dolph, man. And I think that's one of the good ones that got taken from us. It's clear young Dolph was in the streets, but he's worked his way out of it. He was making people get off the streets. He was creating rappers and didn't try to change their sound. And he was just one of the good ones, man. Netstar, you got heat? He said, "You got heat, Just?"
Hell yeah.
He said he's cozy. All right, y'all. I just want to say thank you
I
for
already,
coming out.
I already
and
knew
hanging out.
those problems existed. That's why I didn't take it.
Yeah. So just because he knew those problems existed, and Jack did too. Jack knew that there wasn't any heat in there. So now why are you crying about it now, Jack? Huh? You knew we would cut back on that. You have no business. No business, sir. Thank you guys for coming out with me this evening. I appreciate you. As always, you made it.
Yeah, buddy.
Made it to a half a milli, bro, in the first year. And I'll tell you what, dude, it's all your guys' fucking fault. It's everything that's done on this channel. It's because of y'all. Y'all what make these channels move. And I can't do nothing but respect the hell out of it. And I honor it, man. I do. He said it get damp quick, no heat. Ooh, boy.
Shit.
Imagine the shit. I mean, how's this computer running? Like, you know, if like the first bit of heat, it makes it do up, right? He's probably in there frosting his computer out.
That's why his camera
you
was
really
foggy.
frost now, ain't you, Frost?
His camera was foggy.
Yeah, he's frosting out now, ain't he? Now you live up to your name, Frost. Appreciate y'all, man. I do. I love y'all, man. I actually got some, for sure, real love for some of you dudes, man, and some of you ladies. On a friendship level, most definitely. Frost.
Gay!
Come on out. We know you're gay. Everyone knows you probably throw one in your mouth for some good content. I don't know, man. It just looks bad when you keep doing this to yourself with this content. Like you keep doing like you're so good at something, but you just didn't even know anything about that whole thing which you presented to us. You had no background research in it whatsoever. And it was our duty to show you.
So, man, so that's how they tricking y'all? By saying that I'm saying my solution is money while they're making sure that I don't have money, so my problem
you better
is
watch those
literally
flames,
money.
YouTube, because
So they're making sure that my problem
it
is a
might
lack
frost
of
up
money
in there and
while they're
eat
convincing
all.
people don't donate money because he's only...
What the fuck?
Problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to... Look at how they look. Any one of them niggas that's talking shit about me, look at how they look. I bet you all...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
President Obama here, Jack Frost. Keep your two bottom fucking teeth in your mouth, idiot. Subscribe to Aggressive Defiance TV.
Problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force...
Frosty.
Say where? Help, you know,
What network? That ain't no network. Not a network whatsoever. Just thank you for being here, hanging out with me, homie. It's love. I think Just jumped off. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all have a beautiful fucking evening, man. You know I love you. And if I don't, somebody else will. Because y'all are good fucking people. Jack, you fucked up all on your own, sir.
I spit it like a pot. It's real, my block pump, pill, cocaine, and boy. Your in town, they and my souls got me knowing.